744. What's a long weekend? I know. Udi ni ye. Ana ansheda anko yesa. Ni ekwe bia pepe mu oboni mu aseda ni edime urade. Ano pay so ya ken gum ye ba be din komo neat 100.9.
Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. All the sampa bo. Kasia bo. Go waka tamunsa. Amaya sa. Kasia waje. Onye yimu. No cretrodo. Kamadine men kamadine bo. Nita fe. Muma yentie. Kasia waje 100.9. Kwesi bonkwe.
In the 2008, Vice President Tata Mills in the Isiakai. 2012, President Muhammad in the Isiakai. 2016, President Muhammad. This is the first time in our history, incumbent president, any immediate past president, age now. Echino I ni say no, as a Ghana for to me be someone who said to me, Yedi Babe said, Muhammad Sana Kufado say. To me, the Asha was that one be a day Juma Titsu, only to me,
Ghana Montie, Naman Sanyason, at the rock of Yaman woman so ton sansan, I would need 100.9 FM.
Yabeto aya ni no so ama bad mame home so hase na omanpanyin na danko Akufo-Addo ni na otie no ba ye kwa ama no so na ni Dennis Yeboah Twumesi NDC Bunu Regional Secretary church for my NDC wa Bunu Mantem na bana ni esi ya yenya ne tiese nipa be dunson kura ne ekoso wonum sei eni no pe se ya bobi enso e de amamu a mu amate mashum na yebekwa ama no so na yeni ye Dennis edi hu enkomo kakra anope e wodwumedie so but before yebekwa ama no so yentie
na bisa omo se won hane ya ware binum aware na na be ka so ba na se na ne me pese me kire me bisa se the whole Ghana na soja foko sa mia no ekotaka na se bananko a enti Ghana government na na dra kwa Akufo-Addo se bananko de ane ne ope na obenya no bana ye besi na mama obi afọ se ka obi awa hanum enti ni adwuma ahanya bogasi ahaba na yinkro wo be tatu obi bia no onko be do fami okuji abona na banko ade osi akwa nke bana traditional council ye tell say aguna for voters na eno mo ano since 1919 no betra hanum awo ne na nanum ene ati krom hanum ansa na ye papa no mo ba ansa na ye ba ya ware binu so aware yen ye wu nkwalade anyina ye go every time omutu aba o ha e bibia the sense so na djuma mo ye ntin police station ho ntia na omo ba ebe chegusu na anyina mentimi ho afiwe nkwa say ye amse voters no omo nka ye ho mi kan bana traditional council omo hini wa hanuma ya gazette na dia ka bana ahemfo ho na konya wa ye fe no papa ye fe na papa na dia ne ba ya amse this very good dia dia mo ma voters no en trouble wa hanu en trouble dia en beto ba wa hanu enye so jaduma se Ghana ban na small dia na ke se omo bentoka dia ma banaman eni Ghana man asoja for omo free club a omo de kroma de kitina dia besinje ahanya omo club omo free anko nye soja juma soja na di register ba
nye soja juma
yisi ye na juma hanu yisi boss wa hanu na so ye do be de hanu o soja be de hanu ni ba kro de soja di ni ba no ma soja nko di krom.
Well, so Banda Bruno and we see Dennis Yeboah Twumesi NDC Bruno Regional Secretary. Dennis ya dasimu akwa baba ni TFM so anpe.
Amenu ya me Johnson na metiawa tiefo nyina.
Na boko de
Enya boko sa ahoden de Yakobon ne de amaye anopai. Na se Ghana for Yakobon bo mo mo don beto Ghana pass so no. Binum de asisi abam se Ghana obi ti Ghana ha otua to ɔyɛ adwuma eku no ho a saa na adwuma na ɔyɛ no district ɛwɔ ha ɛgye ne toɔ revenue oba Banda district the only marketer ɛma district ne revenue paa no ɛna ɛyɛ fishing so munam no wo yi no ɛna ɛboa because numa nketenkete anafo mu ɔmo yɛ wɔ ha no ɛyɛ nkateɛ bayerɛ so ɔda ase banche ɛnyɛ adeɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ adwuma bi a ɛdi sika kɛseɛ brɛ ɔmo nti sɛ fishing ne bɛka ho a ɛna ɛboa ma economic activity na wɔ ha no ɛkɔ n'anim nti wobakɔ ha koraa na ɔmo ni market kɛseɛ bi a apart from fishing na ɔmo yɛ no nti sɛ banafoɔ pɛ revenue deɛ a ɔmo gye bi wɔ yɛ nneɛma afrafoɔ yi a ɔmo ti nsuo na ɔmo yɛ volunteers na ayɛgufoɔ yi saa so na ɔmo saa premise no na me nua sɛ obi firi Togo a anaasɛ obi firi Cote d'Ivoire anaa Burkina wobɛma no premise foɔ sɛ woma no nti adɛn na yɛ supply ɔmo premise ma ɔmo de yɛ ɔmo adwuma na edu sɛ ɔmo ba abɛto aba deɛ a yɛ sɛ ɔmo nyɛ Ghanafoɔ na me nua deɛ ɛnwa ɔmo ne sɛ de ntwerɛ ɛkɔ so ne nyinaa no challenge a ɔmo challenge nipa a ɛba abɛtwerɛ ne nyinaa a ɔmo yɛ ayubifoɔ no reason ɔmo de challenge ɔmo a end of day report na ɔmo print no not a single one ɛna yɛ challenge obi based on nationality but ɔmo ba mframa mu na ɔmo kasa deɛ a ɔmo sɛ nkɔfoɔ no nyɛ Ghanafoɔ who challenge obi based on say ɔnyɛ resident of that electoral area ɛna who challenge no the reason I want documented one no so no kind of reason no but ɔkɔ abɔnten na ɔkasa wɔ mframa ma ɔsɔ ɔmo akɔfo ɔmo firi Cote d'Ivoire ɔmo akɔfo ɔmo firi Burkina ɛna yɛ asɛm a yɛwɔ ha nti ɔmo ayɛ saa akɔfa immigration foɔ aba akɔfa sojafoɔ aba ɛna sojafoɔ no ne immigration foɔ no ɛyɛ electoral commission adwuma ɔmo na pam nipa efiri registration center nka nipa no allow no go through the process sɛ baabi a ɛkɔ so no ɔhwɛ yɛ region ha baabi a voting population no wɔ so paa no ɛyɛ Sunyani East as at now no yɛ register more than 106,000 but ɔba na hinkɔ a registration no nya hete 20,000 baada na hana pressure no wɔ other areas no yamma asubia aba hɔ ama obi yɛ ne kama hana ayugufoɔ wɔ hana deɛ yɛma ayugufoɔ antwede nti deɛ ɛkɔ so wɔ hana sɛ sojafoɔ no preventive votarians no sɛ ɔmo bɛnya access to even the registration centers because the only access a wɔde bɛkɔ hɔ no ɛyɛ foot road a wɔde bɛkɔ registration centers hɔ ɛna ɔmo agya MPP vigilantes egyina saa kwan no so nti wɔn ba na ɔmo apam ɔmo na soja gyinagyina hɔ na ɔhwɛ instead sɛ soja ni bɛba bɛ protect citizen na ɔkɔ akɔ register no na sɛ odu hɔ a na yɛ de electoral commission regulation na awɛ no ɛnyɛ saa na ɛkɔ so wɔ Banda.
Mimbisa Sam Dennis before yɛbɛhyɛ ase yɛdi nkɔmmɔ no mebɔ ne bi wote ne no video akɔ viral owura bi ayɛ sɛ ɔhyɛ ɛyɛ atadeɛ yellow wɔ soro wosi ɔyɛ nana
odi akunya wɔ Banda nkuro
oh okay unim no
me ba na so video ni nti no o twa na ma fo atɛ o mesa kyɛn na we de na kasa no na ma me hu no
unim ni din
hello
unim ni din
din ni ru afika
okay enti ne nsɛm ɔka no ɛno abi nso na wanso ayɛ sɛ wo kan sɛ ɛyɛ more Voltarians bi wɔ Banda ɛyɛ kurom hɔnom sei saa na tie
mpacha wo sɛ Bui Dam no Bui Power Authority no the source of nsuo a ɛde power Bui Dam no ɛno ɔmo yɛ fishing along that river ɛna ɔmo wɔ ha dada ansa na ɔmo abɛyɛ Bui Dam no ɔmo tena for years but the thing is say ayɛ electoral commission no any resources wɔ ha ɔmo de bɛnya boat safer boat a ɔmo bɛkɔ hɔ sɛ ɔmo kɔ register ɔmo nti ɔmo ni polling center na registration center ɛwɔ those areas And here I'm one at Omukanu, no my banda, and abonase, and Yakanya crew, no my registration. Here be some year registration on my. But this year, dear, almost say there be that Yama voterants, then Chilomudi said on my voter region, Star Super and a call by dying cry. And on population, and the population can see be less than 1,000. Nipa, Mutimi Chilomudino, so Nipa 65. And move 63 almost the challenges at all. Almost not a single one, and the Benya in the car. And that is the Nipa 2 now, on care any day, but only to be Cabana Casa. Go for so bad, immigration for them be so Masama, Omaka, you get a tree. And to be my immigration for them, Pamon. Immigration for the Jam was on Monqua, Omurama, that's what I found up on. Immigration, I end Duma. The minimum said, so be a foreigner, immigration, yes, one Duma. Immigration, I hear, Nipacono,
and Diana Winim said, so you found a Pamom said, Dientia. Diana,
almost commander by quiet, Penny John Quatin, 3BN, commander, regional commander, that 3BN, 3rd Battalion commander. Mimi Jinawa, I'm an Abeuraha. Let me question will be, say, oh, to him. Then the Bacona send the 17 Suano. I mean, me do what you know, go out to Bachelor Mufi. No, I am to Bachelor Mufi. Well, who be said the Bacona, who the king, Casano Home. I be kind be, I will inform me a Ghana for. What's it, Mammy Coffee and Corba be we know. Who we are, what do you call easy office? I could be easy office and nothing. Say, on an allow. I will follow who register Wahano. And so what are now? Or yet political exercise. So therefore, do my Guhano. Oko Munchain. Now I can say, Electoral Commission say, allow the Pacono on Yana Duma. So the need to be an occasional say, on the command from Yisi.
And now can you now say as a macy because what will be due? What will Rad John Cartin?
Do not have any tickle. I can't take it to me because me catch and say,
I don't see a surgery.
Or you saw Danny, on for the tickle. Me, my Electoral Commission office. I'm an Electoral Commission, I'm a training. Tana Electoral Commission, so I'm money. Temporary staff, no more to registration officers in the training. I'm a Yaba, you're regional commander, and a regional EC officer. You're meeting with all the political parties. I'm a match the rules of the game. Say, Beya, Basa, Emma, say, I work until and crop for my here. And to go police station be work on a police me back with Jao, as we go on no more to Amala. Yes, sir, you can answer what Banahano. Oko police station, police in you. Now, we do go almost on, and I'm rather on the police for about registration centers. No, and to the next of the one year, and I say, on more center. On what you come to question, no matter how the form will be, no mind the registration. Uncle and they one registration center, I will bring us. I'm a make catch on myself, my fail irregularity form, and that you almost say, I'm a close before the end of the day exercise. Because five for Korean oil, who so the new one from home. I saw Mompon, you see for an summer at the summer normal. And also the new bar, so now protect that registration center. But over my order, so Mompon. And so the phone of the Mama for special exercise, special assignment, and John Quatin, our 3rd Battalion commander. Because you're politically tainted. Because who took Korea, East office, Catherine said, or Nana, or fencing, lieutenants were Dumaha. Or no of them ran here, Dumana, or my Catherine said, or back the Pacona Bacra, now, Heno. No, Madi 18. Now, when a new national on self of Veteran, allow the money to not challenge form, not challenge you. No more district review committee, no more to turn on self at time than the card of Bemano. I'm going to be a look at there. There be Emma the Pacono Enco. And now over Haswa. You need in the commercial car be a year. And you go follow the sea. So now, the only answer be a more from to king, be any papa five normal from to king. So when you say I know my fault. Also, means yes, a Muslim one. Which is for 193 so now I'm not dying crew and abong as a matron.
NTCC no say registration no that so cost me boy.
Meaning I cost be a much training for you.
Amonya den.
Or much be adding.
Aden.
Ah, now so the name of registration center. Oh, yeah, me we are home. Who producer, make sure end of day report. Everyone has said they are ascending. Over uniform or matron with you. The whole day, book as of live on a crime training. Easy office. Be at the whole day before two. Who never subscribe may easy office work. Because we have hotel and amount training. And as I said, so that last phase we know, and I do time I said hotel and celebrity. Into the apostle Hano.
Aden almost share say last phase no omuna is omu chum this ano my no.
There was a Banda where the social centers in the year 40. Machine somebody had money 8. Yes, I say first and second phase, you know, near 4. Yeah, what third phase in the machine be 8. And the 4 no, Duma, and to me cover all the 40 centers, which are more only 4 areas. And this is a beer wound, so I know, to me, and can say, oh, Bia, Sabia, Cochrodin. Because one of your electoral area. To be chairman of Dubabia, or Asana watching. If you miss on watching, money do or more become more of money registration center. It's a machine near 80 pet.
Okay.
And if a gua or moon dances, I'm battery.
All right. All right. Well, anybody a change you fancy as in ya behe ya name penny for back off so I didn't come on air. And seven no crabia or one be na yahre kwan so a bit me fast na man for me atwom ya da sepa no pay I mean sure
Yes sir.
Dennis Yabua Chumesi NDC Buno Regional Secretary and when you din come on here koso Banda Buno antem honum say no pay need 100.9 Ghana Montie Jumedie sunu asogwe 0503721744 that's a WhatsApp line abetimi di adwenche bi e de afa so ma memra na yen hyase de bon krata no en common say nesi tie wenim anopai akosu amrobro so mai yenti ensem no front pages no
me the daily graphic na edika na daily graphic dia anopai aba en odo owuraye Wendy enyonam ade lamte wode nimfonyini abeto an watro e wo ho step say we share integrated science here and we pie ama enkrofo akeka se eno eye apo ena wo mo chese sa apo na aba na apo fi enti se enkwada wo mo kwatro ensore senior high school fo no so wo mo anhwe yie na se wo mo de wo mani kwoto so a ene wo bedu wo dokono kwa ebre ni beduru no na afei afa wo mo se rapture na no we enye wa ye kenkwa na ka Ghana Education Services so eka e wa ha se womunyi womani emfri sakrata apie no na enye papa fake ya pofin ama na daily graphic de ho asem aba na Dr. Papa Kwasindum eno say said the enkrofo bi kika yame ya adma PPP ba Dr. Papa Kwasindum na eba betu franka wo se da bi wo metu franka bi anie no kra Ghana ha oni ha wo America ama eno daily graphic de ho asem aba anopain otumfo say tutu enenei wonom akwakoda eye professor Reta Dixon, wamakwakoda na di ewo KNUST oba odi kan wo KNUST se vice chancellor wakwakoda na di na otwe wie ya no daily graphic de ho asem aba ene wo bomu amane ma me mfa Ghanaian Times the obokrata na Ghanaian Times the obokrata ene ensem ni bi a wode aba anim ha say wode Professor Oraire Reta Akosia Dixon fo nyina to ha afi wode otumfo say tutu a otoso me no opem so ono so wa restitute papa bi ena ogina ha sem tanso ena Ghana mampanyi na nadodankwa akufu adonso wono so gina ha restitute papa bi ena empanimfo mi ensa gina ho a wo mani agye wo nyina abo nose mask eno so ha na chese wokoyi na di edi no epie ye se de be omanfo be hu se ne wono na vice chancellor wo KNUST eno ho asem ena Ghanaian Times de aba na wayekefo ena ekasa sesa wo mo je 2020 nso hwe no apie no wo mo bobie naifo CID fo amane aposifoɔ so ɔmo nya hwehwɛmu na enkosimie hu no ba bi efiri ba ko ba se ye ma yam hyehyɛ ba pa ama Ghanaian Times abo amane anopain afei wasi wode adura kwa akopetepete edwa ahodo nim wo miame ahodo eno no ye atoye mantam de etoso mienu eno nso ewa ha COVID-19 yase se yakeka ne nyina bomu a se COVID-19 cases no adru enipa empem aduasan son ani du 9 37,000 any 14 any guso ama eno ho asem no Ghanaian Times the Obakata abo amane anopain Mame fa define the Obakata na wode lawyer John Kuma mfonyini ababeto ase ye parliamentary candidate adwoso ene ne potamu na ono na ye panyini a woda NEIP ano ose wo mo aye ntete ya manipa bese empem aduonu nsia ne ahanum 26,500 ama ne wo mo ankasa biabia wo mu nnwuma eno so ho asem ewo ahase a define the Obakata ebomu amane wachese 16 models senior high schools zongo no Wamo aye saa mako saa edunsia ama eno no wose mantam bia wo ma ye bi wo Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia ono ena ekasa yi ewa hai afei wose water project ahodo a eno eba bekoso wa atifido mantam eye atifi apoye Savannah region ni nyina no 1.2 million ena eno no eye Ghana de hia umbenya mfaso e de afiri so na sika ewom de eye 356.1 million US dollars water project suo a wo moye watifido mantam nkoano eno ho asem na abai afei chief of staff no se o ebra ne de yakọ ehia de aka de last leg obia me na ninya den na munkotwero mu din se de be yekoto aba obia so betimi ato aba no ebie daily guide na me de to aso na daily guide e kire se first oba odi kan KNUSC se vice chancellor enedie wo oba be fiti na adwuma se wo fiti ase amponisa ama ene daily graphic abo emu amane e wa ha sei na owura Kwame na ahoy professor ye ka sei wa chro krata na krata na wa chro no e no che say Professor Mills or resign ye say president or resign ye say president etie no ho asem ye book no achro na mu nsem ni bi no na epiepie ba enkakra kene da obokrata no bi e de aba ye boboso afa daily guide asan e de aba na Ghana mampanyi na nado danko Akufo-Addo e no che say nka ne mampanyi Mahamad ye ka obi o ye incompetent wono wodi mu akotene pa e no ho asem so e wa ha sei NSS for e no mo kire akyekirefo a wonom afa wom so momra meye adwuma no e no so ho asem awa e wo aha e na afei ensama hudo bebre e ka ho a na daily guide e de aba na me de Ghanaian publisher da Obakata na eba na mampanyi e na mesi mampanyi se de asi akeka pa sanka ye kan sabi beka se wa yobe ye kan sa no wa yobe ye kan mampanyi Mahama e no che se ye man mfishi adu asakora o man no obu a enko ba bia onye hwe ama eno no ho asem e wo the Ghanaian publisher the Obakata mu afei chief of staff na che se adanse die ye clear we enya afei ne ye kwa biso obi ama obi aba be kirekirem ye nyina ye ni hunu entisi ye ni hunu die a wo ka de a kire Ghana fo nyina se for more for nana chief of staff na ka say na sa book ya Professor Kwame na ahoy atwrei ena owura agbodakpi e kasa wa ha no si we nyina eni hwe we e baba begu enka ne mampanyi JJ Rollins wo ya agenda bia o ma sete wo ho ama eno so no Ghanaian publisher e de ho asem aba anopain me fa Daily Post da Obakata emre Daily Post na wo kasa e wa ha se multiple registrations via eno so mususu se akoso no imani e kasa e fa ho e wo Daily Post kwesi
Neat 100.9 Ghana Montie Jumedie Sunu Asiogwe anope yanko aye bono na semni bie piepie fi hono ba yendi hu komo na before memma aye bono mantem ticheni ma MPP Kwame Bafo Abronyan yesentie ni bio
ya ware binum aware na ne be ka so to be ba ne se na ne me pese me kire me bisa se the whole Ghana na soja foko sa miamia no e kotaka na se bananko a enti Ghana government na na dra kwa Akufo-Addo se bananko a de ane ne no pe no benya no bana ye besi na mama obi afọ se ka obi awa hanum enti ni adwuma ahaje bogasi aha bana yinkro wo be tatu obi bia no onko be do fami okudi abona na banko ade osi akwa Banda Traditional Council ye tell say aguna fo voters na eno mo ano since 1919 no betina han awo mne na nanum ene ati krom han mo ansana ye papa no mo ba ansana ye ba ya ware binu so aware yen ye wu nkwala de nyina ye go every time omutu aba wo ha e bibia the sense na djuma mo ye no police station ho ntia na mo ba ebe che gusu na nyina mentimi ho afiwe nko ase ye amse voters no omu nka ye ho mi kan Banda Teresa council omu hini wa hanuma ya gazette na dia kaba na ahemfo hu na konya wa ahemfo ya friend na papa na dia ne ba ya amse this very good ya dia mo ma voters no entroba wa hanu entroba dia embeto ba wa hanu enye so jaduma se Ghana ba na asma wa dia na kese omu bentoka dia ma banamai eni Ghana mai asoja for omu free club a omu de club ma de kitina dia besinge ahanya omu club omu free anko nyesoja juma soja na di register ba
nyesoja juma
yisi ye juma hanu yisi boss wa hanu na so ye do be de hanu o soja be de hanu ni ba kro de soja di ni ba na o soja nko di krom.
Well, so yeah, come on, so Kwame Bafo Abronye Bruno Mantem teaching him New Patriotic Party. Kwame Adasi mo akwa baba ni TFM so anpe.
mejo so ono nyamfo
Me sure say opini any bia we hu video no crack viral na any what in some working wunim kuji boy wunim no
o menem no
en some work no ati say na tima o sa na ekoso Banda
dati bebre ma menfa akwanya we na menche watifo ba bia wa fili kase no ekoduru na menkase na no kasa ye no oye nana osanye NDC polling agent okwa ward executives no kwa hinkruwa NDC ward executives no Banda hen ka humbi nti no okasa yanka na se okasa se ahinkru hen na mom okasa se NDC ward executive awo hono na okasa nti me ameme yi wa no wanu yi bia me nyina no se ahinkru hen ele kase na mom yi na no se NDC ward executive ele kase ni bi kan so ti na sem ni bia o si ya wara o mo so aware at the free 1991 aba be tinbe na to waware obi a na wona ne nese ana ya gochira wade ta sama okan ahinkuro no awoso metro mudino wono IDC ward executive na wo kasa no na ya orie ahinkuro ehonyen ana say wadichi omuwa ahinkuro no aware voters ni bi Oma wara omodia ye wadishie na awara omodia fanye na omotie feze omotia nyinkuro because awade na nya aburukira awade saba na te Ghana na ni kunutia aburukiri ana se be ma na tie aburukiri na na yire te Ghana anya aburukira awade nti anyinkuro no eyinkura obia nim se 1992 besin no omoto aba 90% de ma NDC entimo war voters dia ta voters na mo ani kurufo bana fo aware wo mo wo mo tefahin o mo tia udin kuruwa ya mo mo kwa mo tro mo dinya ba na de na so aware wo mo dia na se ta nkofo na aware wo mo no wo mo tia soja ba bi o mo tia no eleta area do ba bi akanko fo yi enura beauty na Ghana fo nyina hu ye no e ye could va for money ani ya friends and voters o me kan wa video so se mu video bia na ta clear a tie dunka tie gina clear no ho na o video say asoja fo aba ya se ye ma angona fo nturo mudinya Ghana fo mo wo mo propaganda wo mo kontompo sema ene bronsamo ne ye fe enu bi no.
Hold on. Now yentie asema okay etie phone team
security for no Friday to vote na benya bi ma twitwa ho video so nyina okay Aha, and the Munipa or have no money instruction because soldier for part of our registration. And they have no business blocking people, legitimate people who go to register.
All right, so Sani Asema Euro General Secretary for NPP, NDC Count Asemi, and Nana Udi Tujay.
May can me no bom ne mama de ne na na watiefo ahun se nkontompo samwo ne di kan so bo na na ne tape no me boa
Yeah.
so tie na na ne tape na o se ya ware o mo e hanye bonga se haye ahinkuru ne che se nkuro mi no asem ne ye ka me boa bonga se ne ye kuro foforo e na ahinkuru so ye kuro foforo e na mo akwa ya amote Votel so mo wa yinkuro no ya pa mo se mo nkre edin na na asem no eno na se dun katia koya to tie ni tape na video no mo a o se okwo nsuo na ja e no ko hu se nipa bebre ku ho e no do o ma di o ma ki se wo mo makro mo di nsuo na ja ye nsuo na ja ye ko di wa o se ya che wo mo o ni se kata bebre na ku o ma ni ma se na no bai na mama see Oye NDC ni ward executive wa anyinkuro hono. Wasi amonafo ayewa anyinkuro hono woti anyinkuro na eye district capital na soja ni aba be pamo e de Cote d'Ivoire. Say we are amona ni nti Cote d'Ivoire. Mbaje kwasi asem we e possible.
Yeah, but Kwame utie enchechemu a anope NDC for no so de mana. Omo say ensuo no eye voters for no. Hono omo tie omo ye adwuma nti say ensuo no ja yes omo akọ ye adwuma. But because of ensuo so ne se ne enhyehyɛ ne tie no Electoral Commission for no ntimi nya registration center ho. Enti omo ko form no omo de omo aba no omo aba twero be bia registration centers no yeah
yeti kuruma ye nyankura ye wo constituency do Bono is ye fraho KJD semi is semi is no oba fa semi west kwame danso na wo so what KJD dini da ye wo electoral area bi wo ha o fa nsuo no so no wa akotwere wudin o tiri won se wo ko border region panto no je o 15 Ghana cedis electoral commission ma mo registration center enti e ban sen Ghana wow tie o mo se wo mo te ho o tie ni o mo se nsuo na ja ho no wo mo te ho no na mo center ni wo Ghana Kurobe na nipa 2,000. Tauti ya siya dunkasia. Waso kwe na nipa ni kurobe 2,000.
Ba kwame anope wa ukase mosi efio no jano ye Cote d'Ivoire. Nti eba ne se na se eho ye Cote d'Ivoire na se Ghana 40 wa.
Me make point so matter no makana me yi wo ma no. So mo ya Ghana fo a. Me say ya suo na siya dunkasia so mo kwa suo na ja. Wo mo kwa suo na ja Ghana so mo ya Ghana fo a. Minimum suo na ja ba bia nipa 2,000 wo Ghana ha wo mu ne electoral registration center.
Be no na me bisa say wo see ho ye Cote d'Ivoire say suo na ja ye Cote d'Ivoire. Then Ghana ye mumfa I mean Europe ani ade minim say electoral.
That is why so just no one say Supreme Court judge you say Ghana for na nkro bodi. Nti ase dun ka tan ko ho de clear e do mu ku clear mu so mo mra. Because Cambia na ya do mo ye edo mo be creating but mo ye Cote d'Ivoire for nya ngona for
okay
obi o be catch us say angona for ni ya pa mo fi ayinkuro no ayinkuro ya start ye no me mako more than 5 times and we about 6 registration centers and to obi o ya ngona ni sort ya ayinkuro so the ni bi ampan.
So Mimbusa, how do we challenge say obi yesusu say bia obi nye eligible say ebia wo and say utro din wa ha na say say ye wo ekwan a ye fa so a ye sa de no meboa
mano kasa sisi enye ekwan a ye fa so ya say CII 126 no
kwame unyi asem na no ye wo kwan a ye fa so
to protest ni bi ni say me dem aka chairman ko for say enye challenge asem
adentia
Togo ni na tie me ni say Cote d'Ivoire ni nia yanchino ma police for mo feel challenge form me ni say Cote d'Ivoire ni na enye challenge form
but wa hihye wo mra foforo
na be me say Togonia, me ma Togoni in Crenama Philip challenge form.
I didn't ya.
Any CI 126 no, any Babiato with a Togoni Philip challenge form. Challenge form na ye kan wasem no. So ya ye de mraba, wo kwatia bo de no kata we Ghana ni mapa anamebwa.
Yeah.
But kwatia bo adin timin sore. Ta oye Ghana ni to obasumana ba ba credit. CI 126 na kata even registration center na wo ko no. And so you be a yedimu what our registration center aden to mo ye ne ba.
Me bisa asemo hwe. There's a story me so say be a wati. Da mango asem bi esi ye. Mra se be jeni ogina homa da mango ye owura Adam Muta Wakilu. Wone ne yire in fact ne yire kwa akotworo ne din. Omosi oye frafrani dia da mango honum sei no. Woni tumi so obetworo ne din wo ho. NPP for efa eye homa e challenge. O man ka se soje ni nkwoche no ana police ni nkwoche no. Yeah. No, but yeah, but I'm saying so Togo or Cote d'Ivoire.
MPP pulling agent to be a one rating my catch room until any the outstand they make quite chilly.
Okay, so until the wa she wa now their mom.
Obi control no nim say me obo we out to tank of no no I PQ because one take drop for mobile problem. Yeah, me, I'm from what the original time I know, and I'm to just challenge me on that to take off one of go book, can't buy no. Woman, I want to talk. Just a woman you for talent in a different boat. Most of them are one when then I'm a young man for Ghana. I give you a man no cool. More bad, dear, I'm a young man, I'm one for. No, you swung when I fought the power, no more baby, our mind. No, you saw no more job more. And young when I fought, you know, you should get it. Or when you swung when I fought, you know, more bad. Woman, the papa man when I fought. No, when you have to be when I know. When you have to be pa man when I fought, you to party. It's about time to who you be pa. A man when I fought, near me. And when I fought, when you are, I get to mamma about to man pa man when I fought in them. And when I fought, important to end it here. Moko about to man pa mamo. And so when I fought, seven, because when you be probably a man when I fought, Nigan can't send man casse or no. I send that down the end casse. I told that down no, no, 1 year to me. No casse is here. I need to form in year to me. So I should not down what the clear of farm. I won't come down. I won't come down. I want to get interested in what I creating now. What the clear cocoa now. I should not die here could work out. So I can't go for what I'm at 12 idea. You are creating unnecessary tension. It is our that's all the creative tension. I enjoy the creativity as you. I need challenge for myself. I need challenge for myself. What the attention on creativity now, Kokosi, and in the number of mobile team. I need challenge for myself.
So come here and so near the Basabsa and the Bahorm.
And now I put in a number of them can I call on what to create unnecessary tension or betting you.
Me, yeah, Cassia, I'm say crater be a daminima, Colonel Agri Kwashi and Sana Shasia, Director Public Relations, Maya Ghana, Armed Forces, normally crater be a bar, which I said, NDC and MPP, Mochna, Simudi, come on, say, we are well, Sir meeting.
I still look at your corner and you can't cry on Probia, on Probia, or Mono transit in commercial sense.
Unya where as
yes, in commercial, yes, in commercial. We are Ghana near Piloti, Ghana me. Your new commercial, I see a drink at Yanko Cote d'Ivoire. Our white two say, as soon as no Casino, moment time say, interest Ben or Mua, Munin Yakura, and can Ghana, when they can't put Jata, Mount one for Emra Ghana and Metro Muti. Only some question. The video no more yet to so much as soon as the honor, as soon as that's on Ghana. Me, the clear. Eko kotina ay baby na me fa me de ki akọ Togo na me twi omo a de ba kumase bantuma ba bekra de na ndi ti for betan me di sawa e ti bi na ndi ti ye no me de ka akọ so ka go ka na my sister Togo fo na fi Togo ne do ma ba kumase bantuma interest bi wo mu e ti me ye bi sana che wo mo video no omo de ba ya mo mi so mo question say Mua video mo je tun se corona nkropo no wo no e ho nka Ghana ho ada na mo de ka kwa siwa ta amanfo mfromatro mu di. These are the key questions that the tape is that. The Krobi or Honey and Kagana, what they are. Not a movie that Honey a man for Froswa. Farman for Frono, November or this year, Tomo to a banana boy. It is I said, don't get Yana to say Corona, Moko Fan for one by and Kagana home. No more to about Ghana and Tiamo on to a quite a bomb back to about the year. On that one about the year, it is they should register their name there and vote for whoever or contest war. It is that them who didn't want. Oti here enye enti no makofa code ba ko ye ka mo si e angonafo na MPP form ka o machem mo amo pa angonafo asem no mo nka de kura mo ba ban mu amo ye ma angonafo kwa abato me no ka se mo pa ma mo nyina se wo de ntinti the founder of the party na mo tia kira mo ba mo di ria Ghana for no ya angonani Diana Nemode Yano, Bukuna Matra Modina, Tempo, you will
Mami, we are original chairman. Not make about a crater beer, a PA, in fact, in APA from Ghana Armed Forces. Nanami Busa said, we are aware, Sakratan, because Okan Kratan, as you for no, the APA now, say, representatives of two main political parties, MPP and NDC. Yawade Mushiai, and I mean, say,
candidate and MP for Banda.
Yeah.
Agree with the regional security council. One more this year or no one cannibal the original security council. No, one cannibal the other yen tum say. You will nipa 2,000. Ewo asuna day you could wa. Inti yampa kanko for mumra. Bibi santi.
No correct.
Regional security council mebwa.
Yeah.
Very good.
No. And you are correct. I see the two parliamentary candidates, Mr. Joe Dankwa and Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim, MP, should stop busing people to the registration centers. If indeed they were ordinary residents, they should go there on their own volition. Yes, but you see, Sakrate ya ukenya. But you see, Sakrate ya. Committee, Sakrate ya so tie. I see the two candidates should pledge their support to ensure peace in the constituency by signing the peace agreement offered by Rexec. Moi, two candidates, just one so NDC MPP. Moi, so say asumdwi. And I'm just saying, moi, kasa, moi, jatu, mo sign a pam krata say, mo be bo modi ahwe na asumdwi be ba honum say. Enti, original chairman. But bomodi answer be he na asumdwi be ba na yenkote.
O kan brofo de mente na mo kaka na me makire me ofie no meti ase amanyoko MPP ni NDC ni ye adi emfa sundwe man se ye ba sin kofo akọ period sentence mo makotro mu de mebo
e kan bi
that particular constituency no amanfo ahun say ye flat point mebo
yeah
ntino o ma sia se ye nwe na nkrofo a efiri manfoforo so ba create no ye nyai ena NDC MP a ono na teso your friend Ahmed Brewa Jetu MPP candidate go down kwaso Ajetu fine NDC general secretary obaye no wako akwa ba nkrofo no na elidi say ko di ba akwa mo makre mudi mpacho Advertisements communication Ahmed Ibrahim the Maya bra or sign peace agreement in the Advertisements communication or the Maya see don't get your buy. A bra see don't get your early cast in the door my banner. Not the very person know what to say yet my embassy crop out and intercept class no can movie. And you say when the divorce I said, look at Yanni Ahmed Ibrahim. No, woman, after signing the signature to the peace agreement said, one, they will stop bashing people from outside the constituency, the one can Ghana. Now, on one, or yes, what time at NTC Mrasebegani, not on any general secretary, acquire the contrary, find the default, a default by one or much of I know. And you know, so what was signed? I say, my whole video, when I walk up with the word in Crawford neighbor. No, I can't tell me say, oh yes, I ain't bring your council be into NDC for your corona fache. Ya fanche, what I see a corona Michiana number 10 years.
Anafe ya nasi na mfensi ase Nyamisha Kwame bafo abronye titrenima New Patriotic Party or Bruno Mountain. Need 100.9 Ghana Montie Jumedi Suno Asiogwe so Krata ifi the Ghana Armed Forces Maminkan Ghana Armed Forces Krata mo de PA was a reported incident at Banda issued by the Public Relations Directorate General Headquarters Bema Camp Accra blah 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 numbers ni bibia to honum say following the reported allegation of registration restrictions being placed on a section of the community in the Banda area by the military, it has become necessary to situate the issue in context and set the record straight. The military wishes to state that on 30th July 2020, the Bono Regional Security Council met representatives of the two main political parties, NPP and NDC, to deliberate on the peaceful conduct of the registration exercise. This was in the wake of the disturbances that resulted in the unfortunate demise of one person. The agreement signed by Mr. Joe Dankwa, NPP, and Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim, NDC MP Banda, and witnessed by the Honorable Regional Minister stated as follows. We the undersigned agreed today to maintain peace in the Banda district during the remaining days of the voters registration exercise and after, until the end of the 2020 general elections in December 2020. The full details of the agreement were as follows. Bullet 1. That RECSEC will give the necessary security to the Banda constituency and the entire region before, during and after the process of the 7th December election. The RECSEC and the Electoral Commission and other stakeholders should meet the chiefs to determine the boundaries of Banda. Bullet 2. The two parliamentary candidates, Mr. Joe Dankwa and Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim MP, should stop busing people to the registration centers. If indeed they were ordinary residents, they should go there on their own volition. Political parties should educate their agents at the registration centers to fill challenge forms in challenging people whose citizenship or residency they doubted. That no physical violence should be used in preventing people from registering. That the two candidates should pledge their support to ensure peace in the constituency by signing the peace agreement offered by RECSEC. The security agencies were therefore available to support the RECSEC brokered agreement. No specific ethnic group was targeted in this regard. The general public is accordingly informed of these developments. Signed, E. KWASI, Colonel, Director Public Relations. Okay. Mema akosi acheche ye krata ya mekinkan but mame nko amano so na minni nkomo kakra. Setie from beka bra na me ne abronye di nkomo no. Mekan story bi about Honorable Adam Mutawal Kilu. Ono ye mrashe bedeni of ye Damango. Na asem ni nyina se ne yere wakwa ko register o for challenge form. So yanko amano so na enkoma mini Honorable bedi obrof kwasem. So Honorable Adam Mutawal Kilu is the Member of Parliament for Damango. Good morning, Honorable, and thanks for your time on NEET FM this morning.
Good morning, my brother.
How are you feeling today?
I'm doing good by His grace. With the suffering that is going on, we are managing.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure you have your voter's ID card. You've registered already, right?
Yesterday, I was in the constituency with my wife to register.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So
I have mine, but my wife was challenged.
And the reason for the challenge was what?
There's no reason until we get to EC for that to come out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's quite interesting, you know. Politically, it's good for me.
Why do you say so?
You see, when somebody becomes desperate, he makes several mistakes. I got married to my wife on the 4th of June 2012 when I was district chief executive. So the people of Damongo, everybody was part of the ceremony.
Okay.
And more importantly, her tribe mates, that is the preference whom we have been together since Nkrumah's regime. Are you getting my point?
Yeah, I'm following.
So it was not a ceremony that was hidden. Apart from that, she's been coming to the constituency every year. I'm okay?
Yeah.
3, she's been a voter since I got married to her in 2012. Since I got married. So she's registered in Damongo. She voted in Damongo in 2012. She voted in Damongo 2016. And this is the third time of voting. So this is a known and publicly known thing. So if I go with my wife and you challenge her, and I know that she'll definitely get a car. I don't need. And, you know, it is more tribal than political. I'm okay.
Yeah.
1, I went there with 4. 3 of us going there. She's the only one who is a preferred by tribe. You left all the good and challenge her. The MPP guy who challenged her knew her, knows that that is my wife. But my investigation reveals that there is backing. There is a directive to him to do that. Now, the MPP parliamentary candidate, you've never registered in Damongo or voted in Damongo in a general election. Are you getting my point?
Yeah, I'm here.
This is your first time of registering in Damongo and to vote in Damongo in a general election. Your wife, who is a Konkoba by tribe, it is because you have interest in Damongo she came to Damongo. Do you get my point?
Yeah.
It is because you have interest in Damongo state that you came to Damongo in 2017. Your mother-in-law, she has not been to Damongo until the registration. Now you brought the parliamentary candidate Abu Dinapor brought her to Damongo to register. But I told my people, for democracy to thrive in Damongo, the parliamentary candidate and the wife and the law, let them register.
No, but Honorable, that point, let me just ask you, does that make her ineligible to register in their community or that particular registration center?
No, if it is on the basis of challenge, they could have challenged her.
Do you,
Are you getting my point?
yes, but do you feel she's ineligible to register in that particular?
No. You see, if it is new, just like they want to make new, we could have challenged her. I'm okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead to defend at the Electoral Commission. It is just news. I know what they have done is to make news. Not that my wife will not be given the card when she gets to the committee to. I know that one they know. Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
But like the mother-in-law, she has never been to Damongo. This is the first time coming and to register. Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
But we don't want that political holy balloon left, right, center. I'm okay.
Sure.
But you went ahead, challenge, you go to the EC, defend yourself and pick it up. But I know the frustration that the MPP is going through.
Okay.
One, they felt that they could pass people anywhere to Damongo to register and brought military to intimidate our people not to register. And that didn't work.
What do you mean? What do you mean when you say they brought military to intimidate? What has been going on there?
Let me tell you, since '92, there hasn't been any registration or a general election when we voted and they brought military from anywhere. No, it has never happened. Even the police don't go to the police station. We normally allow the national service staff, the workers, personnel, the fire service personnel. They are those we normally send to the various police to make sure that there is peace. But this year election, a day after the election, a helicopter came and dropped off military men. Are you getting my point?
Yes, I'm following you.
These military men did not just come to police the police station. They were scaring voters from taking active part in the registration. And you've heard of some skirmishes in Damango as a result of that. A conflict between those who want to register and the military.
I think we spoke about that last week, but let me quickly find out from...
Somebody was challenged, the military officer went to the EC officer to forcefully collect the card for that person, and he didn't succeed. So all those frustrations has led to this challenge of my wife.
Okay.
But it will not use anything.
So my... Sure. My final question, do you know when a case is likely to be called before the committee?
No, it is within the prerogative of the EC
okay.
to set the date. So,
okay.
And I don't want to interfere in any matter.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much indeed for your time this morning, Honorable Mutawakilu.
I'm most grateful. Thank you very much.
Right. Anna Mutawakilu is the Member of Parliament for Damango and pay need 100.9 Ghana Montie. Jimmy so and Wasio so yeah, Kwamano so Rad Johnson is here in Ketia, a church for penny, Mamanyako NDC. And I pay a bonnet nino be a which video I cover me, a sure say Mubi Mahu track is your man for Gusho, a soldier for in a cacao. Resident Ketia does him walk up by Nita FM so.
Yeah,
right, so yeah, who video I call viral? I just say a man 40 track or so you for see coin in your cacao. Now we church in same near Koso, but Omo Muino, he fan potinas had ye seen a Diana near Koso.
Yo, Medate. It's near Bunda, Banda, between Bunga and Akanyaku.
Okay.
Now the woman is registering a shot and what a minimum one thing about a BC. MPP for Kofa Machu for Koguva. Omoto Badia, Ewie, student by Kofa Moshe and Nkwan. It's in there. You won't say Abaya to an Amombia, Air President, Da, Jafona, or Mukun student. And now, Regional Security Council, Akoye meeting, after all the parties, Ama Homa Cotton Time agreement, together with the security institutions here, region, commanding of staff of 3rd Battalion, and a regional police command, immigration regional command, and the Oma Kanyina, plus the political parties, plus regional political authorities, which regional minister, and a budget, a regional security council. Omwako sign memorandum of understanding say. But now honor the ecoson. As I'm I am fine juma. Enutina, Tane Manu Cosu. Enti free necron registration or Momfa Electoral Commission for Mra. And fine jumana as in Gemra. Almost anyway, ya. And MPP candidate or the court in Facebook could say agreement no attention so they fake. And no your home post no the copies near you now. Ampani ampa Omukuduva. There one was an agreement. Now one person has to win this one. The soldier for it will be woman. 10 pounds only agreement is say, Yenenody. Now I feel the aim we say, soldier for any police for Bambo for me could be on nothing. And now, one block Nipa be say, one metre of wooding if it's almost to say a trading one better about my before. I don't think yet and near castle. And then it's Intimian Cata. Nakon Makakove. ɛna ɛnura mebi koduru hɔ mebe free sɛ kwa akwa no pa no ɛna me frɛ regional police commander no sɛ mate sɛ mo agreement no ma nema na amayɛ mi nyinaa akyi no deɛ ɛkɔ so ba na hɔ no ɛnyɛ na yɛate sɛ bambɔfoɔ no blɔko nkura nanse akwan sɛ yɛma nipa mfiri hɔ ɛmmɛtwerɛ yɛ din yɛate sɛ ebinom nso koraa wɔ kiw mu a yɛtwerɛ din a yɛtumi kɔsɔw ɛka sɛ woka awona kasa nti woyɛ togo ni ɛno nti mede m'ani ɛkɔ akɔpɛ ɛna ɔsi yi ɔno deɛ ɔnya saa report no koraa na ɔmo si biribi ayɛ ɔke na mte me deɛ mekɔ akɔpɛ nti ɔnka nkyerɛ ne policefoɔ no ɛwɔ ground ɛna mesi mu kɔɔɛ nti mekɔkɔduruɛ bogase kyɛ sɛ ɛhɔ te sɛ war zone sogyafoɔ a sogya polisi a polisi immigration nti kuromɔfoɔ so koraa so nti ɛne wɔn ho mfinia obiara so ntimi nkɔfo ɛna kurom nyinaa manyamanya wei nam ha kutatuo nam ha wei kuta wei nam ɛna mekɔfrɛ polisi panyin bi saa no sɛ ɛha te sɛ na deɛ na esie na report a yɛate ne sɛ nipa bi prevent nipa bi from registering ɔso ɛnyɛ nɔkorɛ koraa biribiara saa ni hɔ biribiara ɛkɔ so kama I'm still efiri hɔ ɛna mekɔfrɛ soja panyin a ɔwɔ hɔ major bi a mempɛ sɛ mede ne din bɛto dwa saa tabo ɛna mene no ɔno koraa deɛ mefrɛ ɔne immigration panim no ɛna yɛ nyinaa yɛgyina faako UTB foɔ ɛkasa TV3 foɔ ɛkasa na mebisa ɔmo sɛ report a yɛate ni na mpɛ sɛ mebisa sɛ ɛha te sɛ ɔse o sɛ wobaayɛ wahu sɛ biribiara ɛkɔ so kama ampaniampa yɛpie hɔ no deɛ na biribiara ɛkɔ so kama ɔse ntorɔ na ɔmo gye gu yɛ so biribiara nsi yɛ biribiara yɛ kama ɛna Banda anti a no di n'akyi obisa ɔmo sɛ memorandum of understanding a yɛakɔta ne no wɔ ɛyi sunyan no ɔpɛ sɛ obisa sɛ ɔmo mpanimfoɔ no abrifu ɔmo ɔmo sɛ ha mpanimfoɔ abrifu ɔmo na biribi ɛkɔ so kama ɛna meka sɛ report amate ne sɛ 1 sogyafoɔ no blɔko kwan sɛ nipa ntimi mfiri nkura na nsuo na no ɛmɛdwerɛ yi bi deɛ ɛtɔ so mmienu wɔn nso koraa a yɛtumi abɛdi line mu no yɛkɔyi wɔn firi mu wɔn bɔ nea wɔn ayɛ ano sɛ wɔn ka wɔn kasa nti wɔn ntɔgu fɔ na saa de no mema report ama United Nations ɛna wɔn si yɛ ni evidence enti membɛ collect evidence nti meputu wɔn on alert sɛ ba ama ba no mebɛpɛ saa evidence no bi ɛde akɔ enti sɛ saa na wɔn yɛ a wɔn nyae mpɛ sɛ mede obi abɛto ase mu enti ɛna wɔn sɛ biribiara ni hɔ wɔn din na yɛsɛ no kasakasa yɛ ano nti yɛ o fine mekɔ nsuo n'anaba masa mekɔduru nsuo n'ano wɔn a yɛde outboard motors efiri wɔn villages along the shoreline abegu hɔ more than 2,000. ɛna mekɔ bɔɔl gya na mebisa wo sɛ ɛdeɛ bɛyɛ na asi wɔn sɛ yɛkɔ sɛ yɛkɔtwa din a sogyafoɔ ɛpam yɛ nam sɛ na asɛm yi te saa na soja panin at the rank of major ɔhwɛ yɛ anim na ɔdi torɔ saa okay bɛsan na makɔ akɔbisa na ɛna me adɛnte wɔm na meka sɛ wɔn yɛ Ghanafoɔ ɛno nti obiara nkɔkɔtwa ne din na wɔn nti na mema ba no saa report a mete yɛ no nti na maba na mmara biara ne Ghana ma mu ha ɛkyɛ sɛ woka ɛvɛ kasa a anaa adaafoɔ kasa a wonya kwan nkɔtwerɛ mu nti wɔn nkɔtwerɛ ɛna memetiri hɔ sɛ mekɔ akɔremande soja panin no sɛ nsɛm a yɛka yɛ a wodi torɔ kyerɛ yɛn no sei na amanfoɔ no so woka enti mekɔ village a soja panin no maanuru kwan so ɛna wɔn frɛ bie mu sɛ mefiri hɔ no wɔn afa kaase a wɔn kɔ akɔtwerɛ din ɛna yɛablɔko wɔn Soldier for Abenkomo, and your son, your Chisania. Media phone make the shots new evidence in the direct. The time that they are confront to Japanese. Any sign by your better so I am packed. I'm not blockable for quite. It is the pan when she threw away to go for me for. And I miss it become one of them. Mr. Diaben is you. Best station in the capital. Almost a alien. Who check aliens to on my impinging her? Now, why not to me by now? Who to our moyas? And no, now, may I say, what would you chop it? Nipa first 3 people, how much I say, how much more cameras, pictures, oh. That's what I want to about P or more, yeah, before or more, cameras. And a mere medium camera. Tell me, I said the premier sitting because I'm in a meeting. Who saw the Nibia also who had the woman and the camera? Intimidate can't teach her beyond I'm saying the man, my sister, and say, oh, China, may no more Catalunya. And the man in your picture. And the trend. The soldier panini bedroom, and I'm saying, Master. And no time, no cast out here among for the room. The airport is saying, you say the field work. And now, so that for a better of one year under your command, and now one to be number. I feel not papa enough. Abonan. If you know a more ever come to kind of thing. I'm not be any how would they block for me. That's a moment who fight. Now, half one. A coach will be. It's Nipa now more casting more that time we make the coin. If you are more coming, and a Macatel will say, yeah, Baba Barman, nearby electoral commission for money. If you say, yeah, question what we in America, to be honest with you. When the electoral commission for said, one more right to register. And the question in the electoral commission for problem. And yet, a buying problem say or deploy security. Security for no near one electoral commission for us. A buying deploy security for say one more block one for say one year climate ready. And don't think. And you're very consistent with the airport in voter region. So, one would deploy soldier for near the Congo voter and Togo border. There be some more, one more can say COVID-19 and now one more prevent say Emura or Mino, Empri Togo Mura or Mino, and now one people border. Now, says here. The COVID-19 and a Monday block and a more ground for. Say Banda Hono. Togo border. The most time the soldier for Akobu. A face of Moon Cassette. A Togo for a more here or more you or more free. What it means in this say. The Bruno Hakurano, Cote d'Ivoire border and a Bayer. Togo for some Cote d'Ivoire border. Woman to Cote d'Ivoire. And until Taoba Bura my Muha, Ebe Drew, Banda, now Casse, Tela, the Fabia Oka, ever Catabia in Togo near. Let us say a different agenda. Oh, your ethnic profiling or mine. There will be Oka and Rakata and where Togo me. Because the same thing Amoyan will read in honor. What they call COVID. Now the Amoyan inside the house and may talk about that on tour. Who can say still a Togolese now better or more? 80 million the airport.
But I don't pay.
The nitty piece one of. As I said, I said, you condemn near my home time. Say, Ubia enjoying the right as a citizen.
Okay.
And this you're there anymore. Tell my me a bit me sorry I can say. One tribe before there, one move to your mind, one move to before.
So Ben Semba community by himself up here NPP edi NKOMO here titrini a wobuno mantem na wa me aso ate no baako ene se wa wudi atudwa waka a wate se osi enkrofo yi no mo nsuo neja wo ko nsuo neja na se nsuo neja dia ne wo there be say waka asem no from me ma no pay enti me masa akwanya na bia achechim na obi so ote na nkase okay sa na tie wono no se wate a waka se ukọ nsuo ne ja na nsuo ne ja de Cote d'Ivoire for na tie honom sei enti well sa no kan no enti makwata se
na me ni masujare me ni subonto no na me cross nsuo akọ na ja wo he na ba bia ye kata no so kra no nsuo na ja eni Cote d'Ivoire lake no ye between northern region and Brahafu enti se obi cross from Suaja kra no e ho ye northern region e ho ye Cote d'Ivoire
okay
enti ba bia ye wo no ye ti a emenchuo no e ho na mfa ukopie Cote d'Ivoire South America na se enu nti so obi koko ka se Cote d'Ivoire afri Togo atend Cote d'Ivoire
see na osi nipa be empim be mienu ani akira no omugu nsuo na no nti wo ka wo ho ana wo mutimi ko won su kotworo mudin no wo mutimi ko
wo mu gutu wo ho teti a ndi ebi na apro ka na wo mu ba be twe bia soja fo abe block wo mu nti wo mu aka no wa tiri ho nti wo mu a enura wo mutimi eko ye no wo mu de e wo ho a ye twere din no
I see
na wo mu aka no de egu ho eje asem no ne se ayi ensuo no lake na no fishermen said they will water lake anu ba bia afram place any other areas lake no binu wo ho a island wo lake no any part meet na so ena bebre so wo ho a wo mo tete nsuo na no village by village enu nti se wo mo beba kromo a wo mo fa outboard motor enu de wo mo ye passenger enti na ba be yi wo mo landing fish landing spot ho na wo mo afiri ho apeka abetire wo mudi enu nti wo mo nam wo mo water lake na no enti saafo no the outboard motor ba na pese o tire odi a wo na mo fro outboard motor no na mamba abelandi ba bia ye yi fish a banafo no eba bedi edwa wo ho no na fe mawura mu na makotwere mudi enti saafo no na ebitimi yetimi stop outboard motor no ema bi di nsuo no anim be say 2 hours yesi ema mu nti we so gofo ana wo mo ati nso eno na me kwato say be say 2000 egu a emu bi fro ka confrontation we be see
sa video a yehu ya track na nipa ne timu kai a mo fro koi mo mpanyifo NDC fo mo na mo fa car no de ma mo ana
me ko fa car ma wo mo tem tedi nti na me ko fa car ma wo
enti omo ana omo fa omo car
adati wo mo e wo ho ne e ka se wo mo no se cars wo ho a no so ya passenger e timi pa free enso na no ba krom bonga se ne akanya ko bui settlement camp ho ne ade enti de wo mo tim no wo mo passenger cars a wo mo de aduma wo ho no
because near beach and say NDC member of parliament ni executives no mo amafaka mo no mo de kwa kwotro mu din
na wo mo mita wo mo etika no se man ne fia obi lorry fe
okay all right
na ebi the meeting say bi kan ya mesre ni say adenti na wo mo ananti from enso na no mako ama metwedi na wo mo abu mu atena ka mu na say na onipa wo ensua no na agbo moto abedru hotel ye ko ha enti ase o ka say election mra bi kire say ye nko mako ntino nipa ba akofro agbo moto no akọ na akọ a ba be fam what is ase mo se bida enti o ma be bodom pem wo ho na kia trucks wo ha no so ye passenger ye nka say nipa ba akofro a enta say obi furu biem na e de ono nko akọ training di ansa na nipa foforo abeko Ghana election brabe na cheta. The yaka say eye basin no. Any say obi ebekọ akọbuabu nipa no high transport. Aswa o mo say mo me Yanko, Namin Famunko, no, the woman registration center. And you are Mutem putting me the woman by Muntra Mutin. And only Basin. And now, and also no, in most cases, no. A idea politicians who are funny power, woman, Hokra, woman, ordinarily resident at the place. They said, Yabasi Nipa from Kumasi, say Yanko Central Region, Anabota Region, and Coaching, said the Baya, the Betimia influence a whole voting. No. It is not about permanent residence here. Wamoti Wamukrum. Now, Wamuno Bomu passing your car coaching.
I see. So this allegation say be NDC for no basing microphone no Caribbean him sana.
Now on fire evidence to make that.
Okay. General
because someone no account for the one determine the make photos and someone make and someone chicha photos and come back at and you know prepare so your car block because I know Mudi can. I feel I coach chicha who photos the abet the one where the woman will put.
General
my mono, Ranu Bako. Obi opeso obi o man so na sunje babia no we are equal before the law wunti men ka say obi ka akan kasa ono ye ganani obi ka ever kasa ono ye ganani that to ban is ba money etati enyina kontem get side to kwa be si wo man.
Okay. Na okasa mu anope bibia am say twa masum pese me say na aka no se den ahwejafo no no o ma were nsambo o mabo
papa wo ma wo ne me ekasa wo mo jeje wo mo pese wo mo jeje phones ni ade. It tells you say they are under the influence.
What is in Sabon or Omenum?
What's it?
What in Sawo Menum near Mohu? Sana Papa,
Nipa, anyone who forward in a bit.
Hey. And you know my major, I should say, I should have for no mabro, or my rinsa.
Oh, at that time, that was not the most important thing. The most important thing is the Nipano. One more bay, Major no crab, say, woman clear win. It's more than 30 minutes. Now, among clear win. One more commander, no cry issue that command. It tells you that there are people who are under influence.
They be influencer, no? Why they influence you?
Now, since and Tanyan influence.
Okay, so they are the influence of Akos and Apesoche. Okay. Well, you better see the Conbesi I say near her senior because you're mentioned pay. Right, Johnson is here doing KTI, General Secretary for the NDC, and pay neat 100.9 registration course. So, this is the final leg, final fees. By Bemse Friday, not just we registration. No, na my dream chain being so about no pay. May they be eba between na yakwe nim atwa so with other issues. Now, to this one here from Positive Change, Medina says, it is very surprising and shocking how President Akufo-Addo and his appointees could discover corruption and looting in commercial quantity in less than 4 years. This is unprecedented. That's one here from Positive Change. And Elvis from Tema says, please, I want to know if by law soldiers are not allowed in our registration centers. Okuro Yabua from Breman Benin says, I wish all WAEC candidates at any and my former school, Bremen Sukuma, good luck. That's Okuro Yabua. OPK from Goss says, visionary and competent Nanato brought free SHS so she can also make university free. He can also make, I think he's not she. He can also make university free and he has performed better. And one good 10 deserves another. That's one here from OPK from Gosso. To one from KWASI from Advertisements Business. It says, I shall offer you sumptuous meal with appetizing aroma and fat salaries in my second coming. Mahama claims, Mahama, one time NHI's payment. Where are you? That's KWASI with that one. And to NKOMO says, you see, why registration? Same of our brothers MPP. Hussein Salifu from Kaswa Zongo says, Honorable How comes in is wishing all WAEC candidates good luck and great success as well. Okay. Yeah, who's that from? Swami says, Ghana under just 4 years. Ghana under just 4 years. Nanato Danko Akufo-Addo is seeing 676 vehicles 3 procured helicopters, 66,357 teaching and non-teaching staff into GS, free SHS, 5 interchanges, and massive road network across the country, etc. It is therefore clear that the Kufuor-led NPP government has indeed performed better and deserves 4 more years to do more. Yauza from Swami. Teacher Constitution from Yamasi says, I wish all WASI students the best of luck, especially Pakoso SHS students. Please pass and pass well, because NKOMO is considering to make university free as well. Teacher Constitution with that one. Lady T from Kaswa says, please let's observe the preventive protocols against the COVID-19 as we go about our normal duties. Lady T. And to Tay from Finland, he says, I was almost surprised when I heard NKOMO say he's unaware of the atrocities and bullying against Voltarians. But after borrowing more than 3 times Dan Mahama, NKOMO shall still has the guts to say Mahama's economic record is worse. I am no more surprised, because NKOMO is both incompetent and clueless. Sack him from office. That's Tay from Finland with that. Sky from Kaswa says, I urge all the security personnel at our borders to be alert, since the opposition wants to bring in foreigners to register for the voters' ID card. Rainbow says, Ghana belongs to only Ghanaians and no other foreigners. The borders are being closed. KWASI, GM is a loser, and any vote for him and the NDC will be dangerous to our children's future. That's Kweju Dupako with that one. Boatin Denmark says, we wish all WASI students good luck. Even with COVID-19 or not, the whole nation is behind you. So fear not. That's Boatin from Denmark. 0503721744. Any WhatsApp plan about him the Adrian channel. Eddie Afaso need 100.9 Ghana Montie Jumedi Suni.
Ghana Muntie. Naman Sanyason. At the Roko Fiaman Homenesu Ejiji Tonton Sansain. Ewo need 100.9 FM.
Yeah, to us, I can't even the Boncrat and NKOMO be. Yanko.
Yo, kwesi me the daily graphic na efiti ase na daily graphic as someone why ke dia ba nya why ke nkwa Ghana Education Service so wo mo dia ba na watwi awie ye se holiday na efiti ase na no fiada e ba besi na emu ho no ano na ebepie mu se wo mo kwakotro wasi senior high school fo no yase apo bi apie na ya apopa entina se nkwada no wo mo keka na social media so ne nkrofo WhatsApp so de na edi ehim papa na nya course bi ase integrated science ene enim sa science so de ade bi a eya asuafo ebinum ebra pa nsa na o matimi apase entina ma yam hyehye aba beto ene na West African Examination Council for ene Ghana Education Service wo mo epi abonten de krata ba ye be ka kire wo wasifo ne se omunya hwe yie na sa apo na omo ka no eya apofin eye fake papa any kwan so mo madwen ekoso na wo mo ekirekire mu se integrated science ene wo mo eba betwero ena na enenam saa na abra wo mo ekirekire mu saa no Era Agnes Taikujo wono na nsa ehye krata no ase wo mo ekye se efiri sabre ya ekwakopem eye September mu no ena wo mo de trosa ensohwe nipa dodo wo mo etro de wo mo doso wo mo eye 375,737 candidate schools ahodo etro no eye ahankro ne aduosianso 967 eti wo mo nya hwe yie ewo enioma ahodo a ebepiepie abonten eti eno na waye ka ekire se sa nioma na enenam sa work no mehunu paper 1 and 2 no apofi kwesi ubekwa aba na mento aso
mame nko amano so na insa kan Professor Ebenezer Odro Owusu Vice Chancellor ma University of Ghana yene no eni nkomo kakra asem ya mso ababeto dua prof yada asem akwa baba ni TFM so yeah Joseph papa prof na boko de na ba ku bia yakenkan na yepese agi mu entiase ye pa se eyade University of Ghana mo hwese mo betimi create some off campus bi SHS graduate bebe na chese enkoda no ba be dot pa anti mo hwese mo betimi ibibisa no kure
because in the only time more front about you hear baby or better. And you hear baby a bit strong. A yep, you tell more front a bit strong camp. If you say almost my campus, any other no come out I'm kind of integration. Say on my people at the campus. Na almost campus culture. I get involved in sports and other things. LSRC activities here. You know, I guess Mofrano, I bet not a campus. It's here we
Okay. Enti eno no saying and a banner sana chese awofo private bi ankrankran bi ana womu dan ya ade ayesisi bi e wo ho ana saying and tie munya saa mbia ya bi a wo mbom betra no.
Yeah. Last year, okay, I said, yes, I'm saying there was a now, Obia invested here in Umbra. The advertisements were daily.
Okay.
But, Sebi, yes, you share who to you. You pet Obi Obebana, Sebi Nisikano, ye need the DC. And I say, Nisikano, the Ebata. If you know back, who put your application now, you're setting up a mechanism. Now, one of them, due diligence. If you amount of due diligence form, they are share or company, they cheap. Now, we provide can I would able to do service, can who need assembly. Now, library application library, now you go through, not a award. P and Sunday. This time, I know any idea, Obiade, pick us above home, or Barbie. And I am said, Obi the Barbie party. Now, it did be a bear for so many and sample so many, academic cast. Your structure need to be aware. You're my 80 over 20 years. I wouldn't back on investor. And you can last around. The whole Bible stuff here, your mouth, period. What's the aim? Because you see, because they are there, here, and it's for a purpose. But before now, your mom wanted to me, almost. But you do put into here, you say, there, more funny. And you know, now, in some say, better number of friends to bar, so they be known to 3 shooting or at the harrow. Can I the other alternative instead? More private social I around country. You know, Becca, may I board to them, not you say, or bar, they didn't get a home, not just after they be at your matter.
Okay. Now, minim say enkodaya wo mo tro wasi mo population almost about 375,000 ni echi ye nim so far na bia nipa dodo betimi apase enso hwe ya o betimi bi o mde mani be che the various universities ni ya ka ho but yeah fact say bia University of Ghana CCR prof mo population ya hen omo bia wo mo residency omo even the traditional halls and bia private hostels e wo campus no be nipa dodo say no
about 20,000 thereabout. About 20,000 thereabout. Out of the population of maybe 40,000.
Okay. Nti omo ebia womo campus omo timi da ho no traditional halls ni private hostels ni na no be 20,000 each.
Yes.
And na sisi am fan say edan kura nso asa meboa. And na 350 75,000 each tron so hwe omo ba be ba. And say Emma Legon mum.
What we have done is that you're turning a regional center. The region be a Legon, your center, learning center.
Okay.
The idea is to turn the regional center into campuses. Now you started with Kumasi and Takrady. And there's a Takrady here. He has Obeba Accra. And on the Mayan coin, Emma, you absorb more students. And COVID-19, I never want to a bit now strengthening and say, you must say, distance learning. You bet to me, up blended with a conventional, traditional way of learning, teaching and learning. You know, yeah, my dear. Near a choir, the person side, you learning, no, a become students, no, so no, I'm my learning benefit. Actually, all the possible combinations and permutations.
Okay. Yeah, can accommodation, you do accommodate prof. Mimusa kakra because minim say enya accommodation kwa and a problem with University of Ghana. The lecture theaters because mimi as far back as Bam say 96 equal 99 I'm here my first degree. Yetimi courses ni bi ho yetimi bo pay so na say student ye bi gina MONTIE ni ekeka ho. So no so ho asem te say I imagine say number si be kosuri na mo ba be fa bi aka ho de na say no so ho asem mo ba be ye den me boa.
Yeah. Say you know the lecture theater so omo mbom so yeah, I know the yeah sorting in out.
Oh, okay.
But now can I omo ba the one number na. If you honor the what we have done, let's say you have faced kakra. So yeah, you advertise it for then you babe prefab lecture theater. I say I know the it's a social for for the isolation center COVID-19. You know, I'm saying idea million between it and no headache. And no big easy congestion. Students. The honey the idea Yashin a critical year. You may have them you beat me, you best start it. You're starting idea you're down
Ebi nso hie ne se saa nyama we nyina nso ne ebetimi partly can be solved ne se yebema yebeye adesua ne bi nso online ne ye ka ho senatie ebia minim amanfo Ghana amanfo ni gisade no because Ghana de nso obi ho no kura bibi kura betimi asend ni mail message min send ade nkoma prof but there be obefa ka if you know about this obehu prof obetena wanim bana befo niama na ya na ya nhye da fina nkakra nkra yesom eno ho asem te sen ya de amanfo som
yeah me kasam me can say you be BBS blended approach into the e-learning e beka conventional way of teaching and learning
okay
then a be everything absorb super degree
amanfo ni je ho because obi beka say okay oye e-learning na te say I say no the onko university o e say okole gon rally gon ho say
I don't think I'm saying blended.
Okay.
Because you coming to campus and having a feel of campus, now getting to know the culture of campus life, and also boys students in the grade. In the end, deprive of that. Okay. You learn it. I started now again because near you did that. Near you did that. It's not a amount for down to the grade. You back students need to back out over the end. If you start here, you go through. In Ansaya, the OCR, yes, students in the Embra camp and their races, supplementary races. You learning online. And you know, mentality, I change it.
Okay.
Mentality. Maybe be an adding.
Yeah.
Now, you problems, never now, so problem. Initially, it sounded a bit uncomfortable. But they say and the students not happy. And you are invested in the mood also. LMS platform, I invested a lot. And you know, they say here the best you know, ICT infrastructure based. Now you can accommodate more students online. They are not banned for there. They say be a school student crab it me ask now for access a course. The lecturer and everything at plan office. Now wait. a bomb price COVID-19 but they do for not a sana a tear there. Not in here, students, maybe so. On what country, but baby, I will be able to after support away. You know, let's any interaction. See, this is very necessary for whoever face to face.
Before abeko no menyu adwenche kakra wa bem sasem ya omanpanyin na ado danko ekufuado efiade na MCSC wode sasem no tu dwa enkomodie mu oni yenuan mu emse radio station ba ko e wokumase untumi radio din komona sasem isane buy about say we free SHC na nka yenya free tertiary enso ene ne ka ho at was saying say yenya free SHC yenya free tertiary yade a fisi o man no beboa na we no betimi de o haw e de abrɛ
because we are mountain free tertiary na me say correct me if I'm wrong na me say students na sabi
omuni bi
aban beboa normal access loan na omo de exia omo school fees e da hwe omo school so sa no kan
yeah but ebi dum so enti ase o ho no say okay any say na ye na free tertiary anisa
oh daddy asem o kan sa na ti o daddy we have to do even University of Ghana when you say the setting up endowment fund and only one of the thinking behind say anywhere is see onipa ho kwan from accessing tertiary education and this obi any man there and also person could na say oni as see a pep kwan a e be pass one nipa kro no e be to me akọ school onipa no to go school no we are efa so no enye ono nko an ho na ebe o man ni na we benefit you know that the idea is I see a face to be so say obi eba na say and I see a movie admission na mpa say musical and boy see the jamba so ni pa no e be to me access that fan na the actual school na obi school no so after kwan do so contribute to the fund and only I think that is the idea from my point of view, that's the idea behind Asema Company.
Yeah, they too.
You with me in your scholarship. I'm a student. Access scholarship. No more we are. I'm contribute. But I have some papa. I have some papa. Who you? Who Japan? Who UK? Meaning I will.
Okay. All right, Prof. You better say an opinion. I shapa ni wame adaje kakra. Obre.
It's also real school 1999.
My first degree no Legon 1999.
Hey.
And I'm a Samba University of Ghana Business School. I think 2007, 2008 academic year. And I'm 2010.
Oh yeah,
Mati, we that's papa prof. Mati, prof. Mati, Nyamisha, prof. Right. Professor Ebenezer Odrowusu, Vice Chancellor, University of Ghana, Legon, pay need 100 points na Ghana, Montie Jumedi, Sunu Asiogwe, na me bani de bon krata ne bi e de atwem na. Asemba kwa em saman for panetie pa say if you dey atwem na a holiday. And I've seen people sending messages asking Kwesi is tomorrow a holiday? People are asking about 4 person who okay or China holiday. I wish I could say so China holiday. I wish I could say so China holiday.
Holiday.
So Saki Godfred from our wish was Kwesi, please. I want to find out if tomorrow is a holiday.
Hey! Holiday, Papa.
Yo, so Minister of Interior, around Bruce Derry, the press release about. The press release about.
You'll be coming to work.
So it says a declaration of Tuesday, August 4, 2020 as public holiday. Founders Day.
Founders Day, yeah.
Ah.
Because me then I make us another no man find nanka ho nanka antu musa. Oh.
Na de ansa nka so mo no ti say we say nka so mo dia omo calculate ni ye na nka so mo calculate ni ye na nka ye
adwada ka ho
no Friday adwada so that na nka ahye bibia ase Tuesday because bibi so yeah so declaration of Tuesday, okay, August 4 2020 as public holiday, Founders Day. The general public is hereby reminded that Tuesday, August 4 2020, which marks that's tomorrow, which marks Founders Day, is a statutory public holiday and should be observed as such throughout the country. The general public is advised to observe the safety protocols associated with the novel coronavirus pandemic COVID-19, especially in relation to social events at public places. Signed, Ambrose Derry, MP, Minister for the Interior. I don't know. In terms of a holiday.
A holiday.
All right. But they still remind you, on the can see. Safety protocols now associated with the COVID-19. Some public event be I say be a sikrum na mubakodi na no video be me hu we no say enyama asem sa but enyama bi ha no man for ya na menti ase in this time I bring where I go me I saw these people doing almost say a free baby shower say be oba anyim na oba bewo akakra na oba bewo omu aman for brain achade ni e ka ho na we no baby shower no aye party pa o party achese omu ye party na me say awu enti ye mu bia am say COVID-19 ye de ye mu bi ya fa no too serious
ye so ye hye dem
wow I was like enti sabre ya de aye huhuhui mu bi wo ho ma mu de mu nsuro hwe wo ho mu nsuro hwe sabre na binumu event ahodo obi party de bia party na amanfo ba ofie na omu hiesia ye pie mo de hwe mfa mo ho sa ana yade no munya bi nti ana amumuso mo manya bi pen na mo have tom no mumuso mo manya bi na omo nka omama ne se mo nche mo se yesale yade no enya better sa o utikura anya yi a wo no anhwe anu akwakonya yade yi unya no afem na tese wewu befem wewu enti me enfe ndi agrosa na omo wi nsen kura yi akominsafo association sisi akra omo kura no omo de suggestion ba omo so omo pe senia amampanyi omo ye gold track double track system gold track ni dia omo wi nsan omo so pesa de ni bi.
When you drink up to that level you go home, then you allow others to also come, especially an open space like this where people can just rush in during the rush hours to come and drink. So it will depend on the work you are doing. Then we'll give you a card. If you are on the gold badge, you come in the evening. If you are on the green badge, you come in the morning. Then, so that you'll be able to observe the social distancing protocols. So, excuse me. So with the double track system, it will help us observe social distancing protocols. Are you hoping to roll out?
Omo Winsa Drinkers Association, almost omo Winsa, almost amatiku. Na omo de sa omo de twin omampanyi nim se omo tena sports no open spaces no omo nom sa no omo susie no omo ebe gold track and a green track. Enti wo gold no obebe enyumre wo ba be winsan kakra na ukofie no akoda na anopa no green track for no so aba na omo so ma ba be winsan kakra omo kra no omo so omo di nhihye no so social distancing protocol wo ho omo kra no omo se ade yade no ehu bia be fa no se bia nsenhu ni se bi nkwasasem bi no omo ka but serious omo kra so omo observe enti aden na ye mu bi no de chese ya ehu se ade yade I say emfa ye ho kra yen ti de bia na ye event de bia na ye bibi adan oh asemmen kra ni
Ghana muntie na mansanya so adawro kofia man homene so ejiji tonton sansan e wo neat 100.9 FM
I go say ento so the bankrata no.
Na manugu waye kikrata na wode epia bonten no so. You see.
Na Akọrinsafo Association, National President, Ghana Drunkards Association, Aba Omano so Moses Dribo. Moses, that is saying. Okay. Na enyama mu ko ye sisi ade mu easy restrictions so man penyi gu mu kakra say sports metimi akwa akọrin saying hope say no e de ni aba
idea o man penyi easy restriction ye ni je etanke ya tena fiate na obetwa ejuma na ye no soso no etanke ya tena fiate ya ye nya hwe enom no wiki ebi me members ni di immune system nti ebi tumi ndidi also bi o timicha tutor na manage eduane bebre amana tima boost immune system but members na fiate ya omunya bi eri no affect ebi kaka na one na won so no affect omu business jeche na omu de ton sa no eno na omu de show omu bisuafo and they say omu abi ekwanpo sika kwanpo ni wa amla ko fan ta go omu shop ma ton well and easy restriction they are boy
I see right na inti mu susu ye any sa gold track ni green track eno mo se de yen
yeah share ni ya ran hu Stefana tenia ya titi wo radio so ne social media ne you know you hu say ya ran hu pa na the only prevention no sa social distance no some papa mu nti ma ye hu say no drinking sport there for say uru ahwa me say me go drinking sport be obi timi shada no aba me well nti nanka also so no ejuma because almost ye jaya o man no be boka wow amam for nye ejuma nye even lockdown yi buy ni drinking sport employ ni pa be 4 na over 900,000 close down akram kwa hwe ni pa omuti fi omunye ejuma wow nti enam yeso na nkofo nye ejuma yeso ye tiata wow enti ewu be yanse ya babo ya ho ban nti mi dai ku na no e was me bomb members no ban nti anka ya be stress PPE sin je ye hiabi okwa kwa no ma na wa sebi wow
mu hia PPEs
ne
na de ya ni aso nsem nkonom sa
wow say ye guys so adwuma be bon nkofo Ghana no was there you no responsible ye create employment ye jaya factory workers on me lucy adwuma bartenders be lucy adwuma waiters and waiters omo nyanya adwuma nye wow entina ye ta justin say o man peni ne o ye ndie
na monti say a doctor for ni ekro mu complain say PPEs no bi o mu nya bi no
wo mu sa ba yesu ye ya bi yesu ye ni pa te so mo a professional yesu ye
na say waso wawade atọ plate u plate ye kanu no
na so mo so ye ti o mo ka
ja waso say obere unsa ne wa to PPEs e okwa no ahye
na doctor for omo fo mo aketu en top PPEs no
wono aban na agbo no afa no so onye adwuma mfa ndi amanfo nkwa
na so ye adwuma abo aban because 30 minutes be di no answer say o ko tourism site bi a drinking sport what am I can say and a second so no who said ya lockdown na ba ye na and any be why 80 drinking sport ache ebi beti mi aflata ebi so expiring date ache no ebi so beti my over fermented and na mo beti ma kwari santa na ama nefu ehu obetro na no be ye kokko na betata anti answer and obey is a restriction no anka ye consultation anka o prayer no ma prayer Ghana Medical Association no ma prayer food and drugs no ma prayer doctor for no man born ni nyina ya tenase na ya di ya drink akaba na ye hu ekwa ebe kwa so aso santa ni nyina system anti always a restriction no me chief of staff voter regional president, any national testing officer. Anna, yes, in Konyana, yes, no. I was a internal consultations. I'm sorry, I want to first ever boy members. And into that, this are a say by said, to say, I'm going to double track system. If you ever bound upon, Omupona, and you bring for another, and depending on the Jumaqua away. Sabella, young man call for M. Bodumping. I was drinking sports.
I see.
Well, and see, you bought members, consumers, no buying. You bought one thing, and some people call Konadu last. On no man, a bit man, say what pumping. Anna, coronavirus, a two nothing. Or health issues are a bit me a cool time. Well, anything, you bought consumers, no better, Obin Common Sign to Obin Common Sign Bruce and Cotton from. That's like a double track system, no. Ever.
Okay. All right. And you know, the mo de come GTA 4 Ghana Tourism Authority and the why na mo person on yes idea.
And
EPs no.
There's information minister said to say what you to Obama to say Abembema or Eden or the Sanchez and Abba Ombe support here. Now a human 8 miakoso. And
oh, rock job from some meboa.
Why are there? Because Otie no, and you'll be about boy and but on your suit here, and we say no, as I can, it was soon. Yeah, bought consumer no buy. That all economy expire, everything you could. And you will be here and get consultation. Yes, simple, you're buying. Oh, and I can remember, I said 10. Wow, never fudging.
Okay. And I pay what will be?
I will be a restriction on a Friday, no. Now, I will be as I can make a memory answer. I'm on fast starting. And the minute of staff, no, 4:30, I'll match it. And the yes, I know, and I'll buy.
Okay. Yo.
Then you man better offer.
Yo. That's
I'm coming, sir. Obi orange are the only responsible drinking. And common time also. Kakra edi, no one will do an eddy. Yeah. We are paying for and what's on the one side, no thing. Obi are diabetic, and no one extra sugar as it will. Nkwala mundi 8 years, and we are so bad no matter. I will follow most Muslim Nkwala quarter of the more drinking sport. I am mundi. As I must say Nkwala.
Yo. Okay. Me that's it. Why? Moses Drive on your national president, my Ghana Drunkards Association, and pay neat 100.9 Ghana Montie Jumedi soon was so great. Now, ye didn't come on pay near cost Bruno Mantem Banda Tichu na ye wo NPP parliamentary candidate Joe Dankwa wo Ahmana so ye no ni nkomo Dankwa da se mo akwa baba Neat FM so.
Yeah, mo.
Na bokode Okay, so anope ye di nkomo kakra wo ye na esi Bruno Banda Titri na waye openia ugina honom wo NPP anemu se mrahye bedwani a wo mobeto no so aba amano sasemi ni ne ekoso ye hwe video ne bi ye hu amanfo kasa ho general secretary my NDC kranso kasa ni ne kaka ho asem no dia bempa na ekoso no
Yo mame na masti na mentia etiefo
Joseph
bana tije nka asombi wo hoboko until say emiribi until say a group of people a mountain barrier they were bana hinku baby the NDC MP different MPP for no more call apro share about in children or more attack your a prepare binum two less a tiny binum to cabinoma actually so I think the baba a famous no one now and which on 30th July 2020 and
Risek Bono, Omoto Omosa, Efrey, Mikaya, Ahmed Ibrahim, enemy. Now you could do one. The Omode Troy and only say, Omopese, Banda, actually, Broken Ebahon. After all the discussion, and I almost hear recommendation, my sign an agreement. Now, in the recommendation, no, or more advice say, I dear your friend Barson, say a party, Adam, me and Nazir NDC, or no, I could swing the Pelgu, some convention center. But as you am yet you're not end the pinch no be brave ever. Into no obia, say the oil also say, or Ghana, now oil of sound mind, nice ultimately, Yamon Wankasa and Nancy when it no police station, no training. They also first say, qualifier, that's why they were fairly challenge for. Now, Eddie Asunbiaba. And no recommendation almost a year. When you have already a video here, as a collective rounding. Usheni ye pa yen a coso. I see a dinketia. And you made more apostles and nipa bibri. I bash you on the Omoko Registration Center. And only video I'm circulating.
And I pay was your Omumbasi Ubia.
Now, one can also video it is a Nipo Mutiki and Nipo Mugu, a friend pick up Mutu by Abubuya. What video?
Yes, me who video no, but on an inch when you say Omu Etwon and Crasset and Crofwa, Omukako Tromudin, and a year Sujafwe Ababesi, a year barrier, so Momonco, and Tinomo and Omu Basses and Crofon. In Chichi Modeman.
Ghana Hanamo, Ubi Quatrain Din. Na ye soja for estopono a ye sidin ketia na ye reportomano no nipa bi twantro ezi hu so twantro obi kwetwe ni din na se problem bem obi kaze o ma no nkwa a ye sidin ketia on ye reportomano entro no wucha o ma kwese nipa from baby asebu bia ni mo baby odi o mu free e je o ma ba kenkina anche Omunko register one. And only problem about banana. Problem about banana and one. That's all your general secretary. Now, quiet idea. We are not safe rubber. And a soldier for, and a soldier for, and a soldier for. Give a soldier for it. Give them a soldier for. They know my. One was on Marco Brood. Now, service. We are paying who in this. Now, who could criticize our problem where we are. Once a child, now we play movie. Adia. Security for you na kushia. You kushia na soja for penye not you be. Police penye not you be. Ni we na kazu bia inform on one organization. No mo make sure say sa recommendation ne agreement that na ya report no. Be yejo. Na ucho hu wi ekoso nipa no go back mo ekoso so mo go kiam ne de keka ho na odi o ka odi e ka no kore. What interest and all? And I also feel say community no will allow people say obi a wo feel ho obi o minimu no no apostle so mo gubas because you general secretary thinking I came to register mo because do timi kasa e wo radio so timi kasa wo tv so timi kasa radio so timi kasa tv like so dey sebu ni nyansa wo ni bibi a che obi enti ye nya na wo dey for mo nko na hin fa na wati bi na the confusion wo create and that's a problem wo ho mo so obi feel say e so trinity a ade na wo nya mo ni pa no a won ko trinity. So feel say obi a stop no a and na on electoral commission. Now for information, apart from the polling stations centers na woni nyina no, you the different default center or district office. Electoral commission for office no. As if for one or two reasons, you know, who ko baby no ko chu na where nya ya utimi ko with the complaint mo kire ma. I don't know mo ko complaining kire mo. Na say din ketia no mo complain na akire no. When you like say intro and a ultra. Na sebi. Menya sure say ye be allow.
But say who say ono so ye NDC General Secretary. Nti we no yes, bia obetimi akwan bi so obetimi akwahyen but it's not too out of place. I'm sure you know.
It's out of place. It's out of place. She exercise ye no. Ye rule ni say okwa monitor. Na wa report wa ma wo party. Enye ye rule ni say ye kwa involve you in exercise. There is a rule no. And read the law. Yeah, you call rounds wa. Me your candidate. Me call rounds am correct dey koso.
no busa me agency na ekoso problem be na wo ha de ebetima ya fon dia na me ma report ma me mpanyifo chance no so kwa de so ye no.
Okay, now anopay any di nkomo no ho or the subo bi ball say and me say me ko Facebook ra na matimi ahwese bia but o see bra mo ni Rex eketena ase mo yes a memorandum of understanding entiase apam bia mo etwe mo di gukrata so no ukotwero Facebook ekupost you say yes wo de wa sign sa memorandum of understanding but enya ade a wo de be ye adwuma and upost you e Facebook no cre e was ade okay
wa ko check my Facebook account na me kan bia Facebook ra me nhwere bibia ho me yeni pa me ye da fan Facebook ne normal nhwere bi ho no oh sabi entro nkwa
nti onkotro bibia sa
wo de wa ko Facebook account na ko check bo mi din na be beba na check ho bia ma twere ho wa be ma twere bi ho wa obi entro nkwa
oh sa ade Facebook etimi twere ne delete e bia asem
me na make me Facebook fan o me Facebook me ko Facebook ko twere bibia ho
acha wa na wo administer wo manage your Facebook account
yes me ko kora ko twere bibia I don't even write on the Facebook me ta ko kora me ko kora it cannot be true.
Okay.
And idea you know it was witnessed by the regional minister and her deputy. And all the security heads were there. You know, we were communicating to the president. And you know, find out whether me what is my combat in the baby Yoma Bao. And as my baby. No, one of the normal combat for the Yoma Bao troubles. And he has to answer. Ese se di ketiene ambe omo be answer omo be ka kire Ghana for say adentina security for no ka say obi anye no omo di akoye they should come and answer. And you think this okoye ese security for Ghana okoye because we see di ketia oye wan they should come and answer. Problem na ko so nyina ye se di ketia na Ahmed Ibrahim omo na create that problem wo ho no na woni the election ube lusu no matter the obeye ube lusu. Right, ube lusu. Opa ye di owe wiase nyina ube lusu. Ahmed Ibrahim who say wo lusu. That is it. In just of course send the free baby bebre di oboba. Say be ya obetimi a save no. And no problem o bana ni nyina. That is all. Go bana for a trading. Bana ni bia wa company say oye bi wo ko trade din a obi a stop no. O ka voterans o ko hono ma. Ye wo voteran communities. You were black ame, you were bato, you were Kenya Kuru, and the same and Okase, Oka Kenya Kuruma, polling station on almost registered the powers in Jam and Okase, Obia no be any answer. Omuchu would be peaceful, be a problem, be any one. A year then, of course, send the penny on free baby your mama. Question is a hen or this uncle for us to 8 hours or your mama, will be any baby or your free at your mama. Now, 7 ye create here, would also in Yao, not the co baby because the send the big brow, perform brother on between what he did that. Maybe to it. Ube jama makaza mi ko kumase akofo nipa be 4,000 5,000 amama ba be trading because omo yem people no omo na no be trading to mami. Is that how the system operates? No.
Okay.
It is a research for at the normal eguakwem amaya. Wo mo say sa you know research kan here no. You be so don't go and bash anybody. That is the word. Obviously there was no bash. You know be opebi ono nkasa nantin ko enko trading. Now, say, who could be in my general secretary? Echo passing for the Omoba. Now, so you have a problem with the security for also the security for a block. All
right. Danko, and that's here. Nyemfinsi ase. Joe Danko, a parliamentary candidate for the New Patriotic Party. Banda. No mantem. Near Koso, na Wadika Kradia Bre. My member Nakusia, in the Bankrata, no. And Fama na Niaka and so later on this morning, painful me nusut nase Mutala Muhammad here, former PPP General Secretary na Dr. Mark Kyle Ahin, a NDC National Communication Team member. Akosia, we the bankrata man.
Enti kwesi dem di we PPP na wo kenya na Dr. Pakwesi Ndum e no se December 7th said the nkrofo keka se wo ba no nya de a wo beba. Wo mba emegina se PPP candidate ya wo ba be pre mampanyi akonwa no na sei na ade no kokoye Daily Graphic for na womo ebo anan friend tetefu so ne no ebo nkoma bisan say papa ya te se wo ba na obetu frank ama PPP amanyoko no say me abi o me ma na me se me no mo kasa krampo no me wo America man ni mu Dr. Indum se si aye kasa ye wo America no wo che se amanyosam de wa free mu enti ye wo mabunu bi wo ho a wo betimi aye amanyosam no mpo no ma ya de te se de ono enye se te se ono mpo o betimi ambro no so wase emabunu a wo mo ahoden no o mu gina o na se ono wanyini ni mfie no kwa animu enti sabre ya ide so eye obi adwen se PPP amanyokuo no Dr. Papa Kwasi Ndum na eba betu frank a enye ono a wase ya prepare nkrofo wo ho a ye betimi amoma ba begina enti ye hwe animu sa na no na Daily Graphic for say wo mu bisa na pomuden ho nsem ene o che se be se emfie mienu nie enya de a na honam mu no emu oden sa ene honam dodo no papa enti enam so ema na Ghana ha se ni US no odi akone aba hwe se na pomuden ho nsem betimi agina ne na so be bi ti se National Institute of Health wo se wo je ayarehwe desan se ne ba eye neurosurgeon wo ho enu nti wokọ America kakra no aba Ghana kakra okọ no ohwe no okọ na COVID-19 ba ye na asa aba be ya ma ni treatment no ase mu aye ayi kakra se yade ne ba asa no wo so de ne hu esie na akwakoba sa na wo chese efri bre a eno no adehye fifie duosia enum ekro no de tie nim se underlying conditions wo ho enti COVID-19 bre mu se no na ese fata se wo betimi ahwe no hu yie enu nti eno de ne ho akwakosie sa Wamu koso ebisa no se GN Bank ene sa wamu savings bank no ede na ekoso ena Dr. Papa Kwasi Ndum kire se waso otimi hye ne ho so se yade no se de esi eba ye no na akwa ye bibi ti se enkrofo sika akokam enkrofo do mu sika beto ho se Ghana fo otwe no na Ghana fo otwe no a ye ontimi ntina se sa ma ye mfa enuoma bi mekanta nkroso no abra wontumi enya enkrofo sika mfa ma wo mu enu nti wono de na esapata so obedi mra no so no akokot na court abu asem no na court watimi ahwe na wo mo musika bekema wo so mo nsaka nti nyese bia wafa obi sika demom eye mra na wo hwe se betumi aye adwuma nti sabre ya ide wode ne re nyina hye nyankopon mu se bibia be ye kama na omamfo nsa ebeka wonum esika enei Daily Graphic de ho asem aba desi.
If you have a connem say story back could be minim say bia it was trending online na minim say the bon class na be PM I mean say the many issue bia wo hu ye Ghana yani Barbados or mine call ye apambi yes say yemfa nurses ye the nurses be call honum say no makwa akoye adwuma na etuom ka na am say na otwetwe mu na ye say Ghana ye the be 95 nurses na de om call na Assembly PF ma ba na mfi se eye eniwo kakra. And konti ameka se eniwo ni se ya si Ghana for nurses be 95 na omko e mu be yankono o ma test positive for coronavirus na. And konti ameka se eniwo ni se is this here de omko no ya nya omo corona COVID-19 test for Ghana ha say anhwe so kiwa wo mo ko obi man so na wo mo akopie eze ho na omko fa COVID-19 se na tie anom di Ghana hanum say yeah because me who newspaper no back when na me share I say Ghana exports COVID-19 to
informer katafeto sunum
and wakasa asem no the Ghana export COVID-19 to Barbados yes I think it's page 5 it's a Ghana exports is on the front page by story now cuz Ghana exports 95 nurses to Barbados in fulfillment of human resources agreement between the two. But okay, they didn't mention the 9 no one said, but the story is actually there. And 9 out of the 95, you see, Oma tested positive for coronavirus. Yeah, like I'm just thinking, say, asemo you know, I'm saying so mushemu you know, hey papa and free omo di fi ha omo kodu ho no say no omo konya yade na same pa na tie what happened they say anyom test na di omo fi anum say di omo tria because I imagine say bia enka omo Barbados for nso no omo de nurses for ba no mbedu hanum say na ye be kasa tia say ade ye tia anum say ndwen ho na muso mo de yade bi toa en sa ade a eno no obi aba be say yade na sa na crowd be o de yade so de bre it's not a good news well I mean that's
uba ahase ya paragraph no last but two last but one paragraph no and I walk can't be what has said or can say year test or see we had a testing done for us so we know we are all safe
year test no Ghana hanum si anade
what say okay omakwa do Barbados no ombekọ so anu masa ye test ni bio enti dia he no
enti year test Ghana ha
wo so ye sa paragraph no eni ye wo de wa so ko ani
okay enti kodu ye na de ye hu say
ombesan akoso asa ye bio enti e bia de omokoso ye no na omakọ test de a eno ani ba bia mekenkan de me de mani afamu abo ahwe 95 no omo kan bi wa ha mehu COVID-19 ne ho related issues I wo ho no ne yi nyina but omo kan wa ha
okay me da se akosia need 100.9 Ghana Montie dwumadi sinu asogwe so anapay empanyfo mienu ba be transe ye discussion segment no Mutala Muhammad ye former PPP General Secretary Dr. Makau Ahin NDC National Communication Team member empanyfo e ba be transe but ajunjeni bi nso anum se ma mfa kakra mfa ntwem na ye nto so now this one says, fellow Ghanaians, we have the God-given duty and responsibility to rescue and deliver this country from the shackles of tyranny, insecurity, tribalism, ethnocentrism, xenophobia, bigotry, disintegration, and the likes. Let's rise to the occasion on December 7th. That's one here from Pratt Obing, Evidence, Breman Esikuma. Please tell former President Mahama to stop disturbing our ears. He should tell us why he didn't do those promises he's talking about when he was in power. Ghanaians are tired of him, so he should give us a break. That's one here from Ochini Bakwame Brakon Akora Taifa. John and Jane is indeed empty and scary. Ghanaians are not ready for this as an alternative. I believe from Nungwa. I wish all the final year SHS students the best in their exams. On a serious, more serious note, the abysmal performance of NPP shows that they will be out from power come December 7th. That's Eric Konu from La Paz. Teacher, Kujo Chuboda Madantasi says, we all know NDC party and in opposition and their lies in Ghana. Ghanaians, NDC, okay. Mr. President, you came to power through lies. Mahama is not contesting you. It's Ghanaians who are contesting you because you begged to be tried. After trying, they have found you are the most... Okay. President, since history, in the history of Ghana. So it's the same Ghanaians who are calling for Mahama to return. Kwame Obing, Breman Brakwa. With that, Farouk from Tema says, trusting ex-president Mahama is like trusting your baby's life in the hands of a hungry lion. That's suicidal. President Akufo-Addo have shown good faith by fulfilling his major policy promises. That's a great leadership. That's Farouk from Tema. Need 100.9 Ghana Montie Jumedi so no asogwe already seated. Mutala Muhammad me try me ho kakra. Na Yababe Din Komo is the former PPP General Secretary for okay. And Dr. Mark Ahin, so your NDC National Communication Team member. And Penifue na opinion Babe D Ejuma e discussion segment. Mami, intwa mo kakra na me mo makwaba ne NKOMO.
Ghana Montie na mansanya so adawroko fiaman homene so ejiji tonton sansan e wo need 100.9 FM.
Utie oha extra punk no needs FM.
Efiura, me mwachi o Efiura. Yes on.
Machi o Efiura. Efiura me chia wonye so.
Hey, Eura, enfase mam so. What? E ba force se chia me. Mo yem no.
Won so pepe.
Hey, oh, wa fi, we dia me pese oni Efiura bekon. Efiura we dia ye kwasere abo. Eura de. Momo kwa sorry. Ya papaye. Ewurade ka soro ho a. Wate. Ebisa se wo ba hwa wa kraba kumpo wunya. Onipa da se netimi koto this way chocolate drink. No ne yire ne ma edi nsuo hie twabia nom anopa. No wi a wasade bia hye fridge mu. Wo mako school pon a wasan ba be yi anom. Enu mpore se ne nka ne twaso mu pa ende ye rekore. Ne fie wura beti ha. Anopa dio, ewia dio, enumre dia mo no makodew. Mo mame na mu wi a ma soro akotena so ndem se ye kosum ya.
Mesi na dia ya late nso me yanke kabinche fiera ya wi ayakosere bo fa che ke efiera ruti fia se light bi no water bi ba wuntua bi wo se sika na fa koto this way chocolate drink na ba nom
ka hwe me catch you play nya play fa say this way chocolate drink no metumi ato bi pa na so na me so mo ahwe wate e de me hia ne nsuohie na nsuohie so me ntoi se me bufu a betumi ato bag mu a wate
yeah fiera we nkwa de ma abunfu e koto mi
fiera fi de ya bre ma abunfu bi
munyam sumponie munyam sumponie na mo ba ya trimodefo
FDA ahwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atum se eye
Cool, fresh and trendy with a new look. Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Natural mineral water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
What? But dear Bakwan did na Bakwan in fact, and ne dear Ditchum. Adwaka no kure. Ebusua for bi dia be afre kurasa ba pa beka no kuraka.
Da bi o. Yenya hoho bia wo fia ha.
What? Fi say na Bakwan no hwe ni ne sane a ne de ne sane a chirhwam site no a. Ete say kurasa ba no a awo besra no wotade ba no bi.
Oh, ene na de wati. Neat palm nut extract na me dia bo abenkwan sa.
Neat palm nut extract.
Ane abefefe de dirty apa woka wasemi. Eno bi na neat foods o ma chia gu chansi mu. Enti se dia mensa brekora wa benwo. Na fe na me ko sai brakọ no abewoja so enko wo nkochi mefe ne nwa ho ena me dia ya benkwan ani steam.
Oh, na se neat foods e dia bekwan abade a ena no ato manfo bre so.
E bre do matimi so pa fi say abenkwan we ne ye giadaje. Enti se wonya neat palm nut extract a wo mre kora. E say ababri so ena ode aye. Na nam kitua bi mpo a wo banu nkwan atafre won sas. Neat palm extract anase neat abenkwan. Ne e de ne say emu ohwam te say abenkwan ye nim dadaada no a. Ana so bie so nya dio. Wodo sa so mu who no wa bie so wo mra kra
neat palm nut extract come on na oni bibi what dia san kwan we pada wo di neat palm no bia be ya be kwan mesro me didi a obi abopunu a wosum ni ho
wa so
me am padi disem bia
yo oni amanfo amope bia no bia nko supermarket ani jom
FDA ahwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atum se eye
Utie oha ekchi ponkno Needs FM
Ghana Montie, Ghana Montie, Ghana Montie, Ghana Montie. All the sampa Kasia bo, Kowaka Tamunsa, Amaya sa, Kasia waje, Onye yimu, no cretrodo, Kawagilemen kamadini bo, Muma yentie. Kwasi ABOAGYE 100.9
Kwasi Bonkwe
Utie oha ekchi ponkno Needs FM
What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Efiora, me watch you, Efiora. Yes, on.
Machi o Efiora. Efiora me chia wonye so.
Hey, Eura, enforce am so. What? I by force such yame. Mo yam no.
Won so pepe.
Hey, oh, wafi, we dear me person ni Efiora bekon. Eh, Efiora we dear kwa sori abo. Eurade. Mo kwa sori. Ya papa ye. Eurade ka soro ho a. What? E be say wo ba hwa wa kraba kumpo wunya. Onipa da sane timi koto this way chocolate drink. No na yire ne mma edi nsuo hia twabia nom anopa. No wi a wasade bia hye fridge mu. Wo mako school pon a wasan ba be yia nom. Enu mpore se ne nka ne twaso mu pa ende ye rekore. Na fie wura beti ha. Anopa dio, awia dio, enumre dia mo no makodeo. Mo mame. Na mu wi a ma soro akotra so ndem se ye kosum ya.
Bese na dia ya late nso me yanki kabinje Efiora ye wi a yakosere body fache. Ke Efiora, wuti fia say light bi no water bi oba wuntua bi. Wo boa say sika na ne fa koto this way chocolate drink. Na ba nom.
Ka hwe me catch you play fa. Say this way chocolate drink no. Metumi ato bi pa na so na me de so mo ahwe wate. E de me hia ne nsuohie. Na nsuohie so me ntoi. Say me bufu a, betumi ato bag mu a wate. Yeah, Efiora, we nko ade ma abunfu.
E koto mi Efiora fi de ya bre ma abunfu bi.
Munyam sumponie. Munyam sumponie. Na mo ba ye trimodefo.
FDA ahwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atum se eye.
But dear Beckway did not Beckway in fact, and they did twam. I do can correct. A bush for be their bear for a crassa by Pabaka cracker. What? For and not Beckway, Ocean, Nina Sania, and Nick Dennis and a Chilsham City and one. At the South Crassa Benoit, I will be surrounded what I did.
Oh, and an idea what see. Neat palm nut extract and a media boy points up.
Neat palm nut extract.
Annie, a befe fed the dead tea upon walking once a me, and not been a neat foods or much chansi mu enti se se dia mensa brekora wa benwo na fe na me ko sai brakọ no abewo jaso enko wo nko chi mefe ne nwa ho na me dia ya benkwan ani stew
oh na se net foods e dia bekwan abade a ene no ato manfo bre so
e bre do matimi so pa fi se abenkwan we ne ye gi adaje enti se wonya neat palm nut extract a umre kora e sai se ababri so ene ode aye na nam kitua bi mpo a wo ban no nkwan atafre wonsa neat palm extract anase neat abenkwan ne e de ne se emu ohwam te se abenkwan ye nim dadaada no a ana so bie so nya dio wodo sa so mu a hu na wa bie so wo mra kora
neat palm nut extract oh come on na oni bibi what dia sam kwan we pa da wodi neat palm no bi e be ya be kwan besro mi didi a obi abo punu a wosum ni ho
oh wa so
me am pa didi sem bia
yo oni amanfo a mo pe bia no obi anko supermarket ani jom
FDA ahwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atum se eye.
Utie oha extra ponkno. Needs FM.
Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie.
All the sampa
Kasia bo.
Kowaka tamonsa. Amaya sa. Kasia waje.
Onye yimu. No cretrodo. Kawagile men kamadini bo. Muma yentie. Kosia waji 100.9.
Kwesi bonkwe.
Okay, so Yaba Studio no hanum say biom anano pen for me no atna say Dr. Makau Ahen or NDC National Communication team member. We also have Mutala Muhammad, former PPP General Secretary. Pen for no atna say no babe din komo your discussion segment no. So mami mo makwaba na yen share NKOMO na say. Mutala.
Yes sir.
Kwaba.
Oh, we do so.
Then yama ko ye dia.
We thank God. Search here with you for you now.
Chief for Joseph papa. Yeah. Doc, akwaba.
Minua.
Boko dia.
Bibia boko. Sawa we hu. Ye koso mai mu. Ya me ne bo no mpae se onkoso nto nsupangu yeso. Na bibia anko se de nyina.
All right, so yan shas ye mutala registration e koso. We'll lump maybe two issues together. We'll try and deal with dealing with all the election matters, no. But first of all, I say shas ye fee two areas. One is OT region. Almost about 17 people now arrested in the crack on. But I see your honor saying and teach you Banda we've had extensive discussion on the Banda issue in particular. The video are got viral on social media. You see the General Secretary of the NDC, saying na video odi soja for, and there's another one so Nana ohine baako so no so kasani amanfo a womo say Voltarians have been with them since 1991. Omo ni omo anete and ne kaka. So yan sa asem fi on emehwe nsem bi epie Electoral Commission ni omo eka about multiple registration suspicion omo say omo ate ene ehunkomo. So Mintio.
Yes. Let me start with the multiple registration.
Okay.
Asem no very simple. Unim send a registration no cost with you know that it's a very simple matter. Yeah, the device and coffee.
Yeah.
Now omodi are register it. Until you bring it to the data, ebe connect it together. You will not know say Mutala Mohammed are registered 2 times, unless you are some alchemist or you have the spiritual power of some Duncan Williams. You will never know until you have to connect it. And a year will say that we have 2 or double registration. But the most important thing is that you should know double registration is criminal. Until you know that in no time you'll be arraigned before the court and you'll have to answer why you registered 2 times. I hope say they will follow up and deal with this matter. And yes, they these mistakes and I think it's becoming unbecoming. We started this thing from 1992. This thing should not happen again in our system. So that matter is a very simple one. No propaganda can stand against it. It's so simple that we don't need to. And what's it? You ever explain it, baby? Now the issue about Oti region and Banda. Sometimes we need to put the issues in proper context. Say, Banda incident, and now Oti region incident, every the total reasons behind all these things now. First of all, there will be in politics I refer to gerrymandering. So for example, MPP. That's a Bantama. You don't need more people to win you don't need an additional people to win the election. Only say from the word go, you have won the elections in Bantama. You know. But you know that in Asawasi it's going to be difficult for you. So politically, the aya say your kobasi ni pa free Bantama and your moba Asawasi. Now you show up your vote number ewa Asawasi now show up so that we can match the other political party. The opposite is also true. If you are in K2 South, you know that any day NDC better may win. So obekwa ko bazi nipa o K2 South ediomo ko the Akan constituency in the Volta region where MPP wins. Okay, so you can make sure say MPP better than lose Akan constituency. The only of constituency are to be winning. I'm saying identity. So gerrymandering yenim. No political party be a Ghana Ebeka say on name say nipa yes sir. We bash people. We bash people due to gerrymandering. So we want to dictate to Nkofona ewa sir and persuasion. We want to dictate to them by using other people. And it is illegal. You cannot put me in yes sir. I'm saying identity. Until there is a need say over stop no. So every government, NDC or MPP, try say best stop no, depending on who is in power no. Omo decide say number solve no. But the thing is say any before no power. In some no ecosystem of Volta region, any some borderline areas be that looks say NDC for there. Then the opposite is true. NDC for so power and sir, Omusha Ashanti region, delay raise the issue of minors and other funny things. So meaning say there's a problem that both of them try to solve. This problem, there's nobody in NDC. And I say MPP Rebecca say on him say there is this problem. And all of them they try and solve it. But the way of solving it is the problem. So you see the reason behind the Ayakosono. So if you take it out of a context, then I heard Asidin Ketia. Okasati say of Cambodia and Alba Ghana. Now Adena Asid and see that now is this the law? The law is made for everybody. Mikai, when we were disqualified, the man was quiet. Now me buy paga no me. You see the way the world is, and then you see that he's bleeding. You are bleeding, General. I'm telling you.
Now video you personal.
Eh?
Oh, you personal.
Now I don't want to.
Okay, so tit for tat, right?
So I'm telling you, when there is a problem, we all must learn to solve it, because at the end of the that is what is going through. I saw him on the on the social media. Say, oh, soon on him the obey. Now I got no so channel. Now I say I don't know, you know. Next time. So Jamaican, they said they are all kicking our radio no so. I want to tell him that he is not sincere. He knows the problem. He knows that the people are area no. They are Ghanaians. And I am passing ebimu omunye Ghanaians. I say journalists for no. Sometimes I say muye jumano na mo fa bo bia. Mimi office ewo nima. Every week obi free either Burkina Faso and Togo eba nima. Ebimu ka ebimu esako. So if you tell me that everybody is a Ghanaian, I mean, it's so unfair to me. Like you think that I'm a small boy, and every year they put bars together.
Obi can say me sorry. Only pa kono say na say border ni atum. Nti sisi ano omo musi omo ye to omo tizania omo fi na omo ba because I'm sure to border no. That's what Obi was asking.
No problem, me answer. Say wow, me so a friend na or UK. Yeah, two board them. Now says, "Oh friend, now or you can only you British near. I bet me about only papers, only you. I bet me about yes, the same thing. So the fact that you are two board doesn't mean that they are non-Ghanaians here. They are here. They are with us. Unless you want to be willfully blind. Over this own name there, because me, I'm telling you, that's where my office is. This Idil Ada, omu paki bus. Echo omu crop. That's what they do.
Oh no.
They're not Ghanaians. They pack and go. They
okay,
go
so I imagine
Mali,
say
they go to Togo. Yes, they go back.
I'm fine. But I'm so much tomorrow. I'm fine.
Which border? They open it. Idilada is only Thursday. It's Friday.
Yeah.
Yes, it's open before.
Okay.
Don't forget. So, and apart from that, I'm saying that the BAV hospital, meaning say the people still travel. Is there by air now to mean back? But up when at the time they said they have closed the border, they still come from Nigeria, they still come from Mali. They come anyway. You can't stop them. The American, if the journalists are Ghana, say, my mom was sports. There are a lot of time people come in this country. They are not Ghanaians. They are tribesmen. Mimi Ezongoni. They are tribesmen. Omukaya language, but they are not Ghanaians. Some yenso yetimiko Togo, but yenye Togo for. Wow, we are Ghanaian. Ya trose na we Ghanaian. Yeah, your parents came here 18 something. We are there. We have record and everything to show. We are Ghanaians. There are people whose mothers were born before independence. They are also Ghanaians. But I'm telling you, at the same time, they were non-Ghanaians. So that is why the PPP propose say, no solve problem, no once and for all. Munya Ghana card. Streamline birth and death certificate, registry, those departments, Streamline them. Network them. Munya no must solve problem, no Uber and there. If you can't show that you are not a Ghanaian, if you go to Togo, Togo, because they have it in the system. Kadante. You can't do many things. If you go to Nigeria, Nigeria is a little bit down. But this francophone country, Cote d'Ivoire, Togo, Burkina Faso, without this Kadante, you are a nobody. Why don't we solve this problem once and for all? These gerrymandering problems and what have you. If you do that Ghana card, you solve the problem. So the point I'm making is that the Educator NKOMO in 2016, others went through it. If both of them will not solve this problem, it will continue to go.
Okay.
It will continue to stay with us.
Okay.
And nobody should want to accuse the security people of getting involved, like I heard him say. Because if you're a security person and a non-Ghanaian is trying to come and register, they are buzzing them. They are in the car to all coming. And you tell me that I should let them go just because the security people are not involved in registration. What are I talking about? That is their job. You are going to commit an illegality. You want me to wait for you to commit it before I come and fight? I cannot do that. That's their work.
Okay.
But solve the problem. Do the right thing. Make sure you streamline the birth and death registry and make sure Ghanaians have their card. At birth, you have your card.
Okay.
Show whether you're a Ghanaian or not. So you can solve this problem once and for all.
Medasi. Mesamba, mutala subium, but mamema doc consumbrim, that's Dr. Kalahin, former deputy NSS, that was the National Service Secretariat or scheme. And also deputy director ma NDC, Banda International Relations, and I pay Doc Akwaba Bium.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you share registration.
Yeah.
And some of the electoral challenges is here about so far. Mintio.
Yo, the can me fa konya wo so na me tie tie fo.
If Joseph.
Na said ye can no. Ya pense niama ekoso a fire registration. Say ana pay ye nyina ye tie news e baaye no. Na me tie GH1. Oye Dr. Serbo. I'm sorry, no, director for elections, Electoral Commission. Now, present any bisa no, same be efa. Adaina sebio beye bosume beye enum ana me ka se bosume wotwe ana se afie ni na Electoral Commission. E share dwumedi ase se omo kwa akokọ eto new equipment the bear registration. The type say words are no use super ni be robust. It's answer yeah old voter ID no na enye papa and you know as I say ya twetwe. Ye nyina enim ehun sunsuanso aba ye de ehun sem koda court e ndisi amanyoko Supreme Court dey ruling by ye nyina de ye twen ni say sa registration anka wo mugu so a wo ye ne de anka bia be koso say de metie ni nsem okana na pe no o man chirechire mu say registration e koso no e offline registration enti no afi na wo mu wia wo mu baba abe connect no ama data we nankasa na afi de wo mahu say bia obi register mienu ana obi register miensa na say obi register edu sabredi em say yam pray ho enka ho bibia na emom no yamanyoko no yebetwen na edwumadi a ye di ni nyina akwawie nyame adom a ye yawo da ebe na yama yisi bre na omatumi aye bibia wie no ma validate register na new voter register no na omu wi a hu sunsanso no na me jimidi say party mpanimfo ne ye directorate a hwe election so omu nyina so be ye omu mpense mu na de sese ye de beto Ghana fo nim no ye be hu wo mu ase bio wo mu din ye yi won di afim because of double registration me say Dr. Serbo ka say edru sa exercise na wo mbema political parties ni nyina cry present na won you know eno no ma employer enka bibi ntia
okay
de abeto dwa no na yekoye nim ne betumi akasa fa eye niam ekoso e wo registration ni mo say minua mutala akansam mienu miensa fa de ekoso a yehu ni se entwa yie ewo oman we mu na de eya na ya sefem eni se bia bia obeti se ye challenge obi a na se yesi ye mpene ma bi mu entwero din no ni nyina no na che se ye nua no manwonafo wonte se ye nuanom kan ni bi se bi obi a obi fi Eastern region akwa settle wo baby bi ti se bi a Western region ho baby a bi a nipa no pekuaye enti we fi ha ekọ pass asase se oye koko a sa kan ni no akọ police station bi se bi okotro ni din a yaka se ye ma ne ntwere womo kasa ewo social media ye hwe omo video ni niema ye bo omo ye de se kan wo omo ye twitwa wo manim ye brim omo nyina no ye nyina bebre na dodo na akoya agonafo eno na se bio enkenya ye kakra na ema ye hu se wo hwe ye tradition wo man we mu eba na abato mu a obia betumi age atum obia betumi de nsesi su pepam se ba na abato o Ghana ha edabie ni ho a region bi ti se oti anase voter ye to aba ye beka se sa region no de sure bank ama MPP amanyoko ena ye to bi so nka se ebi ti se Eastern region anase Ashanti region ye beto aba wo man we mu a sure bank ade ma NDC amanyoko enti no ade na kwa bibi ti se ye boapayo bi esan se ebra ye ba betwotworo din a aban no di military fo ko gu borderline ni nyina no NDC amanyoko ye raise a lot of concerns sa adwumadi a ye bedi wo Ghana ha since 1992 a ya tworo din ato aba ni ade so bi ama ya se bi o ye befa asrafo akoku emiambia ye betwotwo din te se de ekoso ya ye nyina ye ni wi se mo se ye bo se mo de asrafo no kogu ye border line no so a menua de o mo ka kire se ye border line no so ye nim se o mo ho a o mu di akotene ye immigration for eni ye police for ana meboa enti se wo de military ekoko reinforce wo mo ho dada no dia ese se ye hu military for no se wo mo border no so enti obi a onya Ghana ni a ofi Cote d'Ivoire anase ofi Togo anase ofi Burkina Faso ewure mu wo Ghana no enu na beye asojafo no adwuma a se bi o metumi prevent sa afofo no se de beye o mutumi enter anaminu ade meka meboa na bebi a ye tru die ye police station asojafo ewo ho no menua eno na kire o se bebi a ye tru di no asojafo no efi borderline no so ho aba bebi a ye tru police centers no ede no mbe no de no mbe je no anagana ye ni o man bi ekun so enti sa niema we a ekoso no ena ema etobi ni mutirimu se eye boapayo aban a oti so no wa seda ehu se ye nuano ma se bi o mu fi voter regional enam edwuma yenti atu akwan akomiam ye nim se ye nuano ma honafo no beble ye settlers okọ Western region okọ Western North okọ Ashanti region okọ Bronga Afro region Oba Central region okọ even se okọ aman bi so beti se Liberia okọ Sierra Leone okọ Cote d'Ivoire fishing community se wo ho bebre na no so wo hwe Ghana fo a ye nuanom ahonafo no na do so enam se wo mo fishing ni bebre ni farm ni niam ekoso so enti no MPP amanyokuo no atrase aye wo mu steady bi ehu se ebi abanda constituency no settlers e wo ho no wo mu no na influence ebi a vote ekoso ho because that settler na wo ho no se bi se enye edwuma ye ena enye edwuma ope se bi okua edwuma ena okopa asase bi akoye edwuma e wasa ase ne so a enka on tu sa na mo ni fini krom emba sa bia no embetena ho
It is what in the chrome unswa. And Ghana Bessam and Akonya say on Tony Dean on your day. On Twaba. So, say a tear a video ya a better dra. On Hinny. Or Banda. And cause what he knows a Jason in it. Or two Nenuma or Casse. Since 1919. Since 1919, let us say, a bra, even First World War, the cry then, a chassis. Oh, the metro. And now, one anonum, and one four, a buy and one bedding, a betanay. Now, one more worry, one more bushia for, maybe you have one so worry, one more woman. Naminia, say 1919, not a bra, 6th January. 1957 Kwame Nkrumah tu na no mutu a o declare your independence no ye nyina hu se o se obi a na o Ghana sabre no a na o ye Nigeria ni a na o ye Botswana ni a na o ye South Africa ni a na o ye UK ni a na o ye Cote d'Ivoire ni a na o ye America ni no sa da no Ghana nya ne fa hu de o mu nyina ye den o mu nyina ye den o so mu nyina ye den Oso mu nyina ye Ghana for. Utie.
You.
Utie. Enti say ya wo Ghana. Na so ye Ghana ni na enam edwuma nti.
Mutala se ni aka no nya sane.
Mutala botumi arebata. Utia say because me to kwan ekọ Denmark ekọ conference bi 2016 ekọ sia obi a ne papa na wo Ghana that time a ne papa akwa Ghana passport at that time.
Ghanaian, thank you.
What I say?
What
I say? Our passport. Now, say the son of America, Obia, that time no na Ghana, you need independence now. So you declare no that person no our Ghana passport. Beyond that person is I don't know me person me kaji so. What I say? Ah, say ne papa, ensaka passport ne papa ewu. What you make a ultimacy? Oh, it is a ye nuanom eye aigbefoɔ ye nuanom anwonafoɔ ye nuanom votarians se bi omu ye dwuma den de boa Ghana bebi obekɔ bia obehia nwunani biara menka sɛ other tribes no so enye saa na mmom Ghana ha ye betumi ahwɛ sɛ ye studies bebi ya ye no ye ni mmom mo tatu pan pa baba cho de make out ma say
yeah
na sɛ enne wo ma to aba 92 wo ma to aba 96 to about 2000, to about 2004, to about 2008, to about 2012, to about 2016. Now also about the church for now per se. Who suppress it? Vote. I want NDC stronghold. Now would you win yaba? Unim, Binia. Dear me who you say. Dear Cosuning in
now can we bisa bibio? I'm sure sir what is same way sir. Ghana hanum saying your Ghana for bi omkuta Ghana passports.
Yes.
Your omnya Ghana for.
Yes.
Your uncle for bi omkuta Ghana your birth certificate. Omonya Ghana for.
Good.
So bet me aba what to aba from 92.
Very good.
What to aba all these years.
Very good.
But they bia kwan ya ofaso the kura sa card now the tune maybe anya kwan papa so.
Very good.
Intimate me about said this time around abia.
Mami bisa wasem.
It's another side of the argument.
Very good. So this same way kraba. Many various embassies, you know. Edin Kitaho, and I'm in position as the deputy director for international relations of the NDC for the past 9 years. Utie. Ubekai say US embassy Banda Ghana say for some time bino say ube to kwan akọ US now kwa kwaje visa year mount 5 years visa na emum depending on say ebi a ukoye juma na ebe show document ni ama obi a 1 month depending say bi a wo papa ye diplomat na bibi sa akọ US aba
nye de ho nye Ghana fo nyina enye Ghana fo nyina
the reason why
enye Ghana fo nyina
the reason why as had ye ne buy any say ye wa ha no mbeka kire ye say over 7,000 Ghanaians, 7,000 people in the United States of America. US are buying esusu say woman ye Ghana for. Utie, ne mom no, woman Ghana buying esinkunya say, woman bra no mo mefa, sa woman fofo no, enfa woman enfa bra Ghana. Esan say no mu nyina ekuta Ghana passport. Me nwa de make out ma say.
You follow?
And a Ghana buying. E catch US a buying say. Embassy for Washington, New York. Echo any American State Department for coding command. Woman, ya cast on me a Ghana for no coding kita one. One more call, no. One more tea in summer, I been more common name idea now. Woman who says uncle follow, baby, the whole woman ya day. Woman ya Ghana for. And I'm a boy. Ain't you know? Woman to me, uncle for more and for more Magana. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
So that's the point he's making. That's
And
the point Akwesi is making.
yeah, I'm saying, sir, even as we speak, sir, this is how we normal reverse, US cry reverse.
Normal reverse.
Yeah.
It's going to make country I'm saying, no correct. So issue normal reverse before I'm saying, lockdown.
No, but I'm saying, sir, and yet Ghana phone, you know, yeah.
The minister make a try say,
Yeah.
See, Electoral Commissioner, or the guidelines based on the CI 126.
Yeah.
All catch Ghana for say Siciano. The only people who are to me are register. You consider say they are eligible to register as Ghanaians to vote. Document ben ye use
Ghana card and passport.
Ghana card and passport. Eti yenu no mukita passport na one more American. Are they eligible to come and register or not?
Yes. Point. You see, okay, so let me explain something. Let me
explain
something.
As an American, expose the double standard of the same government who is saying, say, one more Ghana passport now, US. No. One more year, one more to someone Ghana for.
EC, not government.
Who is EC?
Let me explain.
One is EC, one is spokesperson, they might EC. John Wadu is the spokesperson for EC. Obrigwany is a spokesperson for EC. Akonya DC is a spokesperson for EC.
No, Doc, where your radio soon?
Just call a spell. What is happening in Ghana?
No, Doc, this is radio, Pacho Bebre. Fine. Ubet me, my dear Fontias, because the spokesperson, Omo Kasama for Sylviano.
Sylviano is the official spokesperson. Sylviano is the official spokesperson. And yeah, what MPP communicators, including some of the leading members of MPP, are one of your spokespersons for EC.
Bet me, I say, be a Omo want to say Omo Kasama.
Omo want to say, I say, I really want to
no, but because we say I'm saying we're a radio. And Uka say be Omo which you know, say Omo yes,
they are spokesperson for them.
To you.
I still maintain my position.
To you.
They are.
Okay.
Because
the argument still remains, sir. If you are going to go by his argument, until 2016, the whole NDC, including John Mama, Omoye spokesperson Emma is. So the opposite is true.
Sir,
anyway, let me make this. Let me clarify.
Sir, they are based on what they are working on. Sir, Charlotte say, near Nimno. Let me better now, Charlotte say, Madam Jane Mesa. Mitiye, come on, I know. Oh, mammy, personal, or invite me personal. What I say, personally, no, invite me. I'm a call program, I think on 3 occasions. On one cut out problem, Dr. Aina was saying. Now, oh, share Madam Jane Mesa. Now, no, when it comes to governance issues. And your man, me make a say still, Madam Jane, I hear Ghana ha. I mean, ABOAGYE democracy because OSHA's our transition bill. When we one of the program I call Electoral IE, many GFA Zimbabwe. You invite some political parties from Zimbabwe on there. Yeah, crown, you share democracy as you know. No difficult say. NDC ni MPP ni betu nyati na why then. NKOMO to be any do no. Let's just say I bear the beacon, truly the beacon of what democracy in the whole Africa. Until you use the IEA platform, no, and invite other political parties in other countries. So political parties, no, they say I know, they say they don't meet. They make out my say, and now share a near madam Jane na mean say. Even crown reservations because of presidential debate.
Okay, now wrap up, mommy.
Presidential debate now, like 2016 now by my NDC for you bufu ya said you take decision say ne I for and go ni nechi kra ni fu say ni personality as institutional 100 for the past. So be electoral commission no krampa ye fa bibian to ke so be very objective die sharoto say ba ya obeye ye no some madam Jenisa etumi ayemu even 10% mpa nke bobo en se mama no.
Okay,
This is the first time electoral commission say bio what's it
you are not close to the electoral commission.
You
I am telling you, there has never been.
There has never been any police for
easy.
Electoral commission. You be IPAC meeting. The first time.
What is the name of the pastor?
What is the name of the pastor? If you don't know how to be
what is the name of the pastor? I don't know. I'm a member of IPAC since 2012. Me feel order. What you are saying, I don't know what you are talking about. You see, I'm telling you.
Just a quick one.
Electoral Commission of Ghana. Apart from the personality of Afarijan, she has the best run electoral commission ever. Are you not following the way she's analyzing the results of the polls each week for you? Have you ever seen that before?
Have
you seen a registration where
what happened?
Say again?
It took our
Let the
IT,
citizen know.
It took our IT people to detect that in Kumasi.
Oh, let me make
something has gone wrong.
I thought you said we should.
So don't sit here and claim say we have apart from Afarijan, we have the best electoral commissioner. That is false.
There has never been any registration as this. I am telling you.
Oh, Minia.
So you let me do some corrections.
Yes, your corrections.
If you vote in this country more than 100 times and you are not a Ghanaian, you are not a Ghanaian. And the thing he said about Nkrumah said once you are here and the independent is not true. The constitution tells you who a Ghanaian is. If you were born in Ghana before the independence, you are a Ghanaian. That is only birth. But you're Ghanaian since 19 whatever, you are not a Ghanaian unless you go and acquire what will make you a Ghanaian. That is the passport. Yeah, but you said what in Nkrumah? I told you something.
Yes, and I'm saying that if you get a passport,
no, you have to correct that.
You are Ghanaian.
So now you see,
people come and naturalize.
The issue they are fighting for, the analysis is out. They claim how many people have a passport or Ghana card and what have you. The analysis is very clear. The people who are registering, the people with Ghana cards are registering with more figures than passport, than guarantors. So it means all the fallacies they were creating before the registration, we all know why they were fighting it. It's not as if the people don't know themselves. And again, there's no fight against any Ewe. If you are Ewe and you are a Ghanaian, you are a Ghanaian. If you are Ewe and you are not a Ghanaian, you are not a Ghanaian. You cannot untimi insist say just because you can't unanti you vote you register. No. Let me make my point. Oh, say they are all can. Say we are Ghanaian. What then our can different from what I'm saying.
They all can also say they also can.
Me catch will say me or Nima say I mean you can say I mean Nima. You Busanga for Nima, for example. The Ghanaian Busanga people, they are from Upper East, okay? But we have Burkina Faso Busanga, so also come. And I've told you every week, some come. They are not Ghanaians. That's the point you are making. So if you are a Busanga and you are a Ghanaian, you are a Ghanaian. If you are Aigbe and you are a Togolese, you are a Togolese. We will not allow you to register. If you go to Togo without card and day, you can't do anything. Everything you are going to do in Togo, this small Togo here, here. Everything you are going to do in that country, you need a Togolese to help you do it. What do you mean without your card and thing? Even movement is a problem. Okay? So the point you are making is not as if say we are bandani, na say we tiho, and I say we are avenue tiho 1900. They say you are not a Ghanaian. That's not what is happening. That's not what I think is the situation. But you see, the truth is that sometimes a bit me mix up. You may find a Busanga man who is a Ghanaian, but you worry him. But at the end of the day, when the person takes you on, he will prove himself that I am a Ghanaian. And by that time, you can't stop him from voting or taking his card. The process is simple. This attitude of calling national executives, this attitude of calling regional executives to talk on phone and talk and create tension, it doesn't help anybody. If you see that Mr. Ahmed is a Busanga man, or is a Chamba man, or is a Hausa man, and you think that it's not a Ghanaian, you just have to register your protest. His card will be seized. Obeko tribunal, I could say, hey, me a family Aliu, me a Ghanaian. My father came to this country in 1900. It is the first military whatever that comes. And yet the law, it is both sides. It's not MPP alone. It's not somebody has done that. What are you talking about? Don't you? That question you are abreast with the issues. Didn't you hear any NDC person bashing people? Want to be that? I mean, they all do it. So please don't make the matter as though somebody is saying Ghanaians should register. All Ghanaians who are Evers are allowed to register.
Okay.
And they register. That's the truth. If you are Ever, you are Busanga, you are Kotokoli. Even if you are Ashanti and you are Cote d'Ivoire, you are Ghanaian. It's as simple as that. Do you know there are Ashantis in Cote d'Ivoire? Anaunim. They are not Ghanaians. The fact that you are Ashanti and you speak Ashanti and you are Cote d'Ivoire and you say because you are Ashanti, hey, you speak Ashanti, you are Ghanaian. Doesn't work like that.
All right. Mamin King kind messages kakrani anko anymore yeah NKOMO. So to this one here from Freddie from Medina says good morning. Says please, who are the lifeline consumers of electricity whom their free electricity goes all the way till the end of the year? Please educate me on that. Thanks. Hey, I know the electricity company. All right, William Boating. Okay, so let me attempt this. Kakra minimum about this lifeline thing. And say, electricity not you used to know. Don't say I think it's measured in kilowatts. So from 0 to 50, say tabletop fridge be, or be a bob baby, you know, be a fan, kania na bosumi bia no so lights no. Lights now electricity are consuming from 0 to 50 kilowatt. You are considered as a lifeline consumer. Sir, and a minimum pacho bebre. I hope me educate kakra on it. That's Freddie with that one. Let me move on with this one. Eric Akuna Matata from Kofodia says, if this government had not been firm on its decision that allowed the final year SHS students to have gone home following pressure from NDC, the WASI candidates would have been frustrated as to how and when to complete school. Here NDC doomsayers. That's one here from Eric Akuna Matata. And to one from Isa in Samam Zongo says, President Nana Akufo-Addo, 2016 election, you promised Ghanaians so many things, but we haven't seen anything. You are still promising. That's one here from Isa from Insamam Zongo. Let the Banda chief and people know that they cannot fight the might of the government, so they should allow the soldiers to do their work. Nobody will prevent Ghanaians Evers from register, but for Togolese Evers, the soldiers will surely prevent them from registering. That is one here from Yao Sankiri from Taifa. Abdul Basit Zongo Pania says, you can never ever compare His Excellency Nanado. Nanado's 4 years with NDC and John Mahama's 8 years. I'm convinced my able, competent President Nanado and his able Vice President will solve Ghana's problems. That's one here from Abdul Basit Zongo Pioneer. Hey. So did I hear Nanado say Mahama is the most incompetent ever in the history of Ghana? Well, tell him whether he likes it or not. Ghanaians have no business to do with him from 2021. That's one here from Mesha Kasanti from Abuso Kai. The champion Kaguchi Electrical Tonsi says on the 6th of August, this month is the closing date of EC's registration. So I'm still urging those Ghanaians who have not yet registered to go and register. That's a champion from Kaguchi Electricals. And to one from Charles Nyame. Charles Nyame from Asaman Kasi says, for a whole president of Ghana, Akufo-Addo, to say he is unaware of any intimidations at the voter registration centers when they are video evidence from across the country, then okay, I guess we'll leave it there. Charles Nyame with that one. So he's just talking about the president saying that he hasn't seen anybody being intimidated. Talking about President Omanpenyin Nana-Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, say Friday year trade with December community ade atudua. Say amambuo Ghana fa ebia yabakasem on the last by 30 years. Ohu amambuo bone sing Omanpenyin Dada Mahama amambuo. So in the last 30 years no enema anhyeda enkoye akasa bebree. So ono ne nkomo yede to aso. Mami sha CMF this time. Doc.
Yeah.
I'm sure say what Omanpenyin could do Kumasi in some of the atudua and the fact that well a fan of say my flag bearer Omanpenyin Dada John Mahama Dia. He's the worst in the last 30 years. Pa say amambu ya ohun bida.
Yo. Em say ye nyina yete ebra Omanpenyin Nana-Addo for Kumasi na Bikofuga. Na ye nyina ye say Omanpenyin Nana-Addo obeka no because baby ote no em say eja no emu ayedin enti enya dia obi amanyo semechi ebetumi atwen say Omanpenyin Dada John Dramani Mahama as abre we ni running mate ye nyina ye nim ebra we ni running mate no be course wo Ghana ha o say the dikai ni party mpenifo including the majority chief whip of parliament omo nyina babeke kanse bebre efa Binfo Nyamfo Professor Nana Jane and actually omo try waters na omo hu say yabi bibi omo afa no hotro enti omo yo omo adwin say omo besan so de omo no aba besi Omanpenyin Dada John Dramani Mahama so and this yeah expect say Nana-Addo enko gina baby na ombo John Dramani Mahama abaso ano de ye ntumi expect sada na mom say ya ka amambo bone any say Omanpenyin betumi agina bedwo maka che the whole Ghana for say the course registration centers ni gina no ode abira ye gina ye nim say wo ye Omanpenyin anapa bia ansa na obekọ office ana bibia wo bi akra no you be there for security briefing ana be dia mutara mebo every blessed day obi a owo amambuo papa no ni security advisors no anapa bia no ya advice no ne ma briefings on the state of the country ana mebo sisi ano em say bibia dey di pefe ye to abawie ye 2016 MPP amanyo ko ne de bo mo samra ni say wo ma wini aba Ghana ema wo ma beat NDC with over 1 million votes now ni ma de wo 1 million votes na wo si wo di beat ye eno no ma ko she kukuro ma ye calculations na wo ye dey fra wo nya ansa no 2020 abaye better no enti no one more employ some tactics bi ni say ye prevent nipa bebre say mo ntwo mo di ni say ya target region a de bia no e ba na bato a wo support NDC Ghana ha enye security man obia any voter region enti de bia voter ni bia wo bia no ye be classify ni say o ye togoni. What I say? Na abanya obaya
wo ene wo kwagina simpie so ka kire Ghana for say o ya aban bone no ono ena oba ya we besisi a lot of free SHS schools ya schools bebre yesisi a ene eno na wo de wo free SHS enkwala a wo di tu hu sa no ekogum sa aban na o ya aban bone no eno no
Doc, 2 minutes more.
sa aban na o ya aban bone na wo ka kire Ghana for no ono ena oma ya de heritage fan no ye de edi egu ho wo ba ya wo se ye ntumi ma sa fans ni nyina anya den enna ho enti no ese se ye de yensa kobom ni ye yusu aban a oya aban bone no ono na oba ya na ye national debt baby na ejina no ende wo ba ye no wa ba double no e ma na tra e ma sa bia ye ka sei kire ye project a wo ba ya wa be ye kire ye bi kire project a wo ba ya wa be ye na se ye nya o mampanin bi na onya vision e na o ka say yenim de ebesi nti no yembo ye homodin ne yemboa na ye aspities I wo Ghana ha nyina no de sese ya upgrade no de sese yesi no so yensi yeni Ghana ha e na covid ba ye a nanado begina simpie so ka kire Ghana for say oba be si 88 polyclinics nyame ya adoma ansa na obefi so no ye behu clinics ni nyina MPP aban kire me ba ko pekura ye de blog akoto anase asase no bia ye besi hospitals no ye kwadwi so eti no we de mesre omampanin nana adodanko akufo ado se we de se ring mu no wa meka se wa bo wa hit low belt
okay
eti no se oni bibi obeka kire Ghana fo a 2020 abato no ehunhu a abo no MPP amanyo konu nim se won bedi enkuguo
Doc Medasi
and o ma resort a won use vigilantes use other non security agencies ni nyina edidi nsemu
Medasi Doc
said be ya ebetumi edi hu a prevent won mo ye eligible as so mo register na nyame ya adoma 7 December no ye nyina bebo se akoto aba na edi tu sa aba mbone a
Medasi
ho kire spare part for eye guta for eye construction site for ni wo mu nyina ebre
okay Doc, but that's it. So Musa Abato in Kumasi says, let's be fair to the fact. Since when did the military become part of our electoral system? It's so disheartening and shade of wickedness on the part of this government, trying to disenfranchise many Ghanaians by deploying Ghana armed forces, targeting NDC strongholds, intimidating and harassing innocent Ghanaians just for political parochial interest. That's one here from Musa Abato from Kumasi. And to one from Success PK, so it says, after the massive defeat in the coming election, GM will not think of coming back as flag bearer again. Success PK. And to Nana ABOAGYE from Berlin says, fellow Ghanaians, don't follow the mistakes former President Mahama made because he's still doing some more mistakes. That's one here from Nana ABOAGYE. Kwesi Nketia is the most dangerous person in Ghana politics. Rawlings started getting problems with NDC when Esiedun Ketia became the general secretary, and until he leaves the scene, there wouldn't be truth and peace in Ghana politics. Ewa from Afienya. Right, so mamimra na yentuasu mutala. So mampenyi nana de danko ekufado. And what to be the money mampenyi dada who is a flag bearer of the NDC said. He's the worst in the last 30 years of Ghana. Your politics, ya baba sinkwe. Into you.
Well, I think that is first say Meka the fact that Dr. Indum Onkobi
and closing remarks now, dear Noye.
Okay. Closing remarks.
Yeah.
Apart from this one,
yeah.
Okay, so let me go straight to the Mama issue. I don't know how to start this thing, but there may be some questions.
Okay.
Now, she said, you bet me agree with the president or not. What from president? Yedi car gift. Amano that for Ghana had for the past 30 years. One had government amount will be contract. na odi car ba betia na odi president din aye what will be that? Have you ever seen that thing before?
Yeah, rhetorical.
Yes.
No,
It's
be say
rhetorical,
for.
but I want Ghanaians to answer that question.
Okay.
For the past 30 years, have you ever seen any gift in the name of the president after giving contract before? What will be that? For the past 30 years, man who say obi in Kofa Omuti radio station at threatening judicial service, chief justice, and in Kofa, ya chiomo, president Tabaka say, yen you are free. What will be that? That gross indiscipline. Have you seen any person, any president in the last 30 years? Why is that? How did we manage SADA? Suba. How did you manage it? Prolonged Dumsana SC or Ghana. One I be that the time more than GM time. Why? And even the solution or the Mayano, it is so incompetent. Who come you know? Come you know, a bet me do our Kumasi aba. Baby, I'll pay so Kwani Kumasi. Now I go as I talk car for say, who the be car na a bet me do our Kumasi no anyway. What for? And even Saka no say bet me the aye trotron kwa anka say eyewo. Nemo wa koto Benz. One of the Benz here trotron. How can you sell that energy now wa koto no to even somebody else? Unti mean ton. Well keke na ohia di Kumasi. All you need to do is to fuel your car. Now I concern. And I'm telling you, it's because of the corruption. It's the easiest way to solve the problem. Who cancel the allowance of the teachers? Any nurses? 30 years. One president Awayeda. The reason behind say these teachers and nurses cannot say is to encourage them. And yes, service are minimum pesa yakum. Who you student 10? Now say who catch obi say one catch obi say one person a teacher. Nipa baku me and I mean nebe ombe farm sanso. Nobody wants to be a teacher. Nobody wants to be a nurse. So we encourage them. You cancelled it. 30 years. Presidency now one freezy public sector employment. One year. So you see, you can't but to agree with what the president is saying. That's the point. You cannot but to agree with him. And in any case, we can also look at it as usual politicking jab that he gives to Mahama. And we are sure that as the political season goes on, there will be more jabs that will come from both sides. So bottom line, I agree with the president because I think politically, John Mahama saw the presidency as like walking in a park. And I say, oh, say leadership there. And one say, yes, sir. I mean, for all the decisions and all the things he took, clearly told you that on Adianase. So all this while all brace or baby is to just come and correct their oil, you know. The American come and hoy cry, come na hoy. Last week, or can be. You see, you cannot take the presidency for a ride. And yeah, it's not a small thing to have. So when you have it, you need to use it wisely. I think that he himself regrets some of the decisions he took. That's not how to run this country. When you are a president, you have to stand your feet and do the right thing. One mistake will make somebody come and give you a bribe of a effort, even if it's a gift. Now that's on your head. If you want to give a box side to a Ghanaian, why do you give it to your brother? Does it make sense? Doesn't make sense. Oh, so these are the reason why it will be very difficult for me to sit here and pretend, say, I don't agree with the incompetence tag of John Mahama. I'm telling you, he's a fine man, but he slagged. That's all I want to say. Maybe he thought, say, oh, my main relaxing your man. That's me. We need you, man. Now my idea or same here. And yes, I know. You have to do what you have to do right on the go. even if it will hurt your people, at the end of the day, everybody will look back and say, yes, this is what you did. And that's why and this for New Year they did on infrastructure. Because you stamp your feet and did those things. You could have done that on other sectors and do the right thing. So I'm wrapping up. I just can't disagree with the person.
Okay. May that say so maminji closing remarks in fee doctor. Ahina mutala so befa ne close yeah.
Me advice my brother Mutala kakra. The minim say sa break kakra yi. The watch no a bit me who say this honest way of saying say the Nana Akufo-Addo kind about Mampeni that John Dramani Mahama no no correct or his personal political experience and as the person mechanic say under Nanado so me kase me mention wa hase ya me sure say time I dey ama me say time be na 20 minutes na dey ama me
Japon
me sure say be so cash for seed what do you say Becca about transmission and video ni nyina ye hwe but they make out myself what na haka say for the past 30 years teacher training in nursing training allowance we eba became with all the explanation I am even Kofu Abreso white paper or the bar out no na one more plan said that was what they were coming to do because you realize they say quota system no nya dia boy and a lot of people wanted to get into the profession. I'm a teacher by profession. I went to Commander Training College. They make out my say and I also took allowance. What I say? But the number of people are advantage. You call teacher training no. You who say na a favor binum and favor binum. Into you can say oh say and Nana Jane you upgrade a teacher training colleges no ako tertiary level yeah. Yen you anoma omoko university Kevas ni Legon ni UDS ni Uniba ni tech ni ade ni nyina no. Sebio loan ya na omu nyina age na omu ye den. Wo mu di wie school nti saade a aban ya na dwen say ye be ma ye nuanom so ekọ teacher training no. Enso nkoje sa loan ni bi na mum ye expand na minya opportunity na me nua ala me cousin bi a ono so wo western region and say western north no. Ono so nya the same opportunity. Ni enketi sa avenue no ma no. And now propaganda and ne akoshisam ne some emphata because be a person moving political weight you know. More better say na allowance ni ye twa allowance ni and ye twa allowance ni what condition? Yeah, dear no ya anya ne say mu ba ya mu kotwitwa a friend saying girl I'm safe for mu kuma mu nyina kwotena fi amanfa plan bi angu akwa no. That is what when the MPP government came they did. Yen ye di nyema gu akwa mi say say ye mam allowance ye be mam opportunity na mo so mo access student loan no said ye tie what you say na why not as so ye barely be free
your loan na so we Legon na obi nhye wo se kwatra de but ukọ training college ye hye wo se kwatra de
na why na
until I encourage you with allowance
o say
that's the thinking so you have to state it as it is
and I make catch you say yen ye ba ye na yen ye automatic recruitment na ye wo wi a employment wo homa dem make out here it in ye create more available because you say Ghana ye expanded edu pempen so be ne about 24 million edu pempen so be ne about 27 million it in ye court said ye aban e ba ye no Ghana ye electricity obi enya any comprehensive plan say ye expanded your power base you know because nipa dodo na ye wo man mu ye dey ye increase and this are doom so ye dey e dey beto ye
okay doc
beto ye so no say yo o man pani na John Dramani Mahama etu ana mo
doc yampon
on dem che no it is say obi betena na say nipa no person ye dishonest na on ka ye no pressure Ghana for na obetu mfutu egu Ghana for a give me this any samanyo
Ghana export 95 nurses ye ntua mu allowance na nka
emu na enya covid unti ya what I say ya export covid and ka ye be kwano ka ye test you
allowance na ema mu dos
and ka ye test you
you don't know for a fact we are test you
let me deal with my fan
Maybe Nemum Unim.
Mm.
The Mepesa can say, aka only 3 days. Meto was Regana for Biara OT and Nana pay. A buying Bonia Abedi Gana so I won't share. I won't share. Ye won't be da in Papa Moon division about my no. Messer say opportunity I want to say ende new channel na de chain. Ube to an amon wakako register. Nanya me waduma December 7th. Wakako chere oboble. I'm a Ghana afternoon.
Okay, I mean, Mutalanzo.
Well, I want to me person me can PPP asem kaka. Doctor C uncontested biom. Say yenimpa say doctor uncontested. Na mum. All I want to say is that the PPP is better off without Dr. Indu. That is no doubt. If you're a political analyst and you understand the political terrain, you know that the PPP is better off without Dr. Indu. And I think that the PPP people should be happy that he's no more going to contest. But of course, the party will need his support and his help. It's very important, say, uncontested bioma. The party will attract other resourceful persons to support us. Because many of the people don't want to come because they think that it is his personal property. So it's very good, say, uncontested. And again, it will take the fancy wings of the party. Okay, we need a broader political party other than a party that is centered around some particular region, where everybody who matter is likely to come from that region. And so I think it's a good news. And again, it will delink us from the businesses, no, so that people think that GN Bank was sema na they are from party, no. Now, as a general secretary, they ask you a question. People want you to answer about GN Bank. I don't know anything about it. I'm not a manager in the firm. So there are a lot of good and positive guys out there who really want a third force, and they will be glad to join the party.
Okay.
Finally, we wish him well. Oyari inti bompa ese onyankopon jino. Ebi a owoni na.
Okay.
Onya hondina on famboye. But the PPP is far better off without Dr. Indu. I'm happy that Dr. Ayinitisi Obe contested. And my home Bridget Jogbenokusu interview. Let's see who comes out to win when the nomination is close, and let's see how it will go.
Yeah, that's it. Mutala Mohammed, former General Secretary for PPP, and I'll say in Kano. Dr. Makal Ahin, former Deputy Director for National Service Secretariat, now Deputy Director of the International Relations NDC, and pay in Penifoni and Yomudijma, segment of okay. All right, so your segment, discussion segment, no, you're done paying for us, papa, and pay neat 100.9 Ghana Montie, Jimmy D. Suno was so great. Now, my main fire messages, no, a bit, no. Let me just read some. Na yen so this so, and pay. Teacher Kujo from Tepan Susu says, ex-President Mahama coming back to the presidency means NDC does not have the men. I wonder why this Shogologo government is panicking after conspiring with the Electoral Commission to organize a new voters' ID registration. They should stop stressing and tormenting registrants, especially those in the voter region, to do their registration peacefully. Hoka Bismarck. Odoi from Tema says, if John Mahama and NDC should be given 30 years to rule, they will mess up and sell this nation to the foreigners. To foreign nationals. That's Ode from Tema. The security men should start arresting the EC officials and the non-Ghanaians who want to register in the ongoing voter registration. Baba from Tema. Chiefman from Atonsu Kumasi says the voters registration exercise is still ongoing, so I implore Ghanaians to get registered and give Nanado 4 more years to do more. If the people of Banda are more than 2,000, why didn't the EC give them a registration center? That's not from DC. Mami K. Papabi from Sunyani says Vision Nanado was brought to power in 2017, ordained and blessed with Solomon's wisdom to deliver or relieve Ghanaians from hardship. You see, I think we are having all these political hooliganism, lies, and tension because of armed chair journalism in Ghana. Some of these confusion about Banda is continued because journalists want to sit in Accra and interview Abronya and Esiedu Nketia, knowing these are two who will always toe a certain line. Kwesi Kwansa from UK. Uncle Ebo from Tema says, Kwesi, NPP is a concerned party and all Ghanaians are enjoying the good social intervention policy. That's a form of Nana Baumia. John from Dodua says, I'm very disappointed in the chief of Bono, the chiefs at Bono, who said this year's voter registration exercise has gone smooth. None of his family members or himself has experienced beatings, stabbings, slaps, shootings, so he can listen to news or believe the news. Our leaders must learn to speak the truth. John from Dodua. Amponsa Prof. Choko says, not all ever speaking are Ghanaians. Majority of them are Togolese. Hence, those who are making noise that soldiers and the police are hunting them should stop spewing lies and propaganda to the general public. Sami Buachi from Asamanka says, interestingly, I want to know, is it true the late Professor Mills resigned as president? How? Why? And what was the reason? NDC led Mahama. God is watching. That is one from Sami Buachi. Leviticus Powers from Kaswa says, the performance of President Nana Akufo-Addo in Kaswa and Circle Interchange. The performance. Now the Kaswa and Interchange in Abelinki. Hey, Crawford. Enoch from Asamankesi says, for those soldiers being used to harass others from registering in the Bono region, will this government remain in power forever? That is Enoch with that one. Need 100.9 Ghana Montie Jumedi Suno Asuogwe. Well, say it to me, my muso na Jumedi Akane, the Tuamuso, the entertainment and Adeba na Yadiaba Tuaswano pay at the Amamo. The Munina say, Moamuti Jumedi be more frey, Yamisha Papa.